Broadband, Parker Tire and Service Center, Tallassee Superfoods, Grove Station, Bath Innovations of Alabama, Moon's Barbecue, More Wealth Management, Tallassee Power and Equipment, First Methodist Church of Tallassee, Guardian Credit Union, Tallassee Rehab, Tallassee True Value, Eagle Motor Group, State Farm Insurance Agent Albert Elmore, State Farm Insurance Agent Logan Steers, District Attorney Mike Segrist, Hardee's of Tallassee, City Collision, Urban Tales, Godwin's Flowers, New Stone Realty, Hornsby and Son Body Shop, Maypop's Barbecue, Simply Southern Acres Storage and Power Sports, Southeastern Insurance, Tallassee Chamber of Commerce, Tiger Paw, Bullseye Pest Control, Sunbelt Lawn Works, Seppo Cane Tree Service, Sistrunk, and TallasseeTimes.com.
Check one, 1, 2.
Check. Tallassee Tigers football on the air.
How about that play?
1, 2.
The Tallassee Tigers are in the state playoff.
Kick is no good!
Tallassee Tigers football.
Good snap, good hold. It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good!
I remember that.
I did too. Michael was so mad.
They'll get ready to come on. Yep, as soon as she walks in the door.
That's some better music over there now. A little Inner Sandman.
You there?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, you're up.
We're here for senior night, the final game of the 2023 football season. Tallassee taking on Holtville tonight at J.E. Hotterbrod Stadium. Michael Butler with Philip Nelson, Stephen Oz Osborne, Scott Ledbetter tonight, and Tiger Nation for a 7 o'clock kick. This is the CBNS Bank countdown to kickoff. Tigers season ends tonight. Hopeful will be in the playoffs next week, so they're hoping to send these seniors off with a W. We'll honor all the senior players as well as the band members, plus the dance team and cheerleaders. The cheer, dance, and players will be recognized prior to kickoff in the pregame, and at halftime the band will recognize their seniors. At the end of the game, there will be a bonus band performance for the football team. So hope you'll come out. It is a cooler night as we get ready for this finale here at O'Brien Stadium. Chilly temperatures this week. A comfortable 62 right now, but it'll be dipping down into the lower 50s by the time we're done here tonight. Well, Tallassee's had a week off to get ready for this one. A tough loss at Sylacauga in their last matchup in Sylacauga that went in favor of the Aggies, getting their first win of the year, 38-28. Tallassee is now 1-8 coming into this one, and they take on this hopeful team, which comes in with a 6-3 record. Last week they lost Elmore County 28-21. Tallassee's got a decisive edge in this series. This will be the 35th meeting. One of those was a COVID year, which was a forfeit. But other than that, Tallassee's got 31 victories, and they've only lost 3 times, including that one. There is a tie.
Michael, you was talking about the weather. It is actually football here we are in the South, right? Takes all the way to the end of the season. You're right. You know, it is senior night for us tonight. You know, I was sitting here before we went on and, you know, just trying to think back. I know that's been many years ago to when we were seniors, you know, and it was the last night we got to be on the field and the last night we had a home game and everything because our streak ended there in BB Coma at the same place we were at last time we played this year. They need to soak it in and they need to enjoy it. And they need to go out there and lay everything that they've got in their system on the line and try to come out of here a winner. And like you said this morning, go out on a winning note and enjoy this night, enjoy it with their parents, their families, and friends because you only get one senior night and you need to make it special.
One thing that comes with this being the last game of the season for those seniors, the other guys will get a chance to come back play next year. But, you know, there's no postseason in the cards. You know this is it. There's no doubt of, well, we might play on or anything like that if it's a playoff game. This is all she wrote for those guys tonight, and a lot of them have been playing since they were little guys on the youth football league fields. So I know it's a special thing for them and definitely want to go out with a nice memory and hopefully a win.
Yeah, it's you never know what's going through their heads right now. What could I have done this? Should I have done that? And like Philip said, you don't want any regrets. You don't want to take a play off and regret it later tonight, a year from now. I wish I had done this. So, yeah, lay it on the line tonight. Win, lose, or draw. Just go out there and play your best, have fun, and cards fall where they will. It's because Holtville's a good team. So it's, we'll see. These guys they don't have any quit in them, I don't believe.
Coach Mike Battles, Coach Jason Franklin for Holtville speaking out there on the Tiger today. I came up, set up the equipment as I always do after our Louis show, and Sterling Turner, he's serving his 20th year on the sidelines with Tallassee Rehab, doesn't just do physical therapy work. He came out and put a fresh coat of paint on the toenails of the Tiger. The Tiger's got a fresh coat of white, and even the trim, the purple around it. Looks good. Sterling, good job there. We appreciate your fine work in many ways here with the program. Scott Ledbetter working for Brad Davis tonight, who's on a ministry trip. Missions taking him out to Colorado. So Scott has done this before. He's down on the field. Scott, what's it look like down there?
Well, I will say there's a lot of, emotions. I was talking with Caleb Seegers, the one that broke his collarbone, talking to him about senior night and like kind of what Philip was talking about the last time you put that uniform on. But, it's like I was telling him, being a Tallassee Tiger isn't about just playing tonight. It's the way you play the game. And these players, they're energetic. They're ready to go.
You bring up Caleb, and that's such a tough thing for him. He was hurt in that last game against Sylacauga. His career ended prematurely, and I know he wants to be out there and be a part of that tonight. But he'll have to watch and cheer on his team from the sidelines.
Well, that's right. And I told him, I said, next year you can sit up on, he's in school right now, but next year he can sit up there with me and blow the train horn.
That's right. Thank you, Scott. We'll be going down to you regularly throughout the night. Look forward to the broadcast here on WTLS, Score 94, Hit 106, as well as Tallassee Times TV through YouTube and on Spectrum Channel 340. The CBNS Bank Countdown to Kickoff continues right here from J. Hotterbrand Stadium on WTLS, Score 94, Hit 106.
We're proud of the Tallassee Tigers. Tallassee Tigers Sports.
Pressure coming and all kinds of trouble. He's down. The game is over, and Tallassee's going to win it.
A WTLS tradition since 1954.
He's got him on his back. Oh, my gosh. There it is. Give him the pin.
Your home for the purple and gold.
They're going to fire up a three, and it's good. Right.
Hot as a firecracker. Here we go.
The Tallassee Tigers Sports Station.
In the center field, pretty well hit deep. Out of here. And it is gone.
WTLS, Score 94, and Hit 106.
They're going to tag him out.
Oh. Look at this kid.
Causing a scene. Needs to be ejected from the game after that. And now we got people about to go at him.
Man, how tacky.
When you need a renovation without the complications, call 5 Innovations today.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Time to give the snub to that ugly tub. Time to contact Bath Innovations. With more than 30 years of providing families in the river region with the very best bathroom remodels.
When you need a renovation without the aggravation, call 5 Innovations today.
Bath Innovations ADA specialists offer tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, grab bars, and bench seats, all backed by the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. View their design center on the Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery, or look them up at bathinnovations.com. It's time to make your bathroom beautiful and safe with Bath Innovations of Alabama.
When you need a renovation without the aggravation, call 5 Innovations today.
At CB&S Bank, we've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Our long history of stability is because we stay current. Gain financial freedom with the most sophisticated digital products. Check balances, pay bills, transfer funds, and deposit checks from anywhere. Make purchases on your mobile device using your CB&S Bank debit card with mobile wallet at participating stores and restaurants. Learn more at cbsbank.com. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Charges and fees may apply from your cellular service provider. Contact your service provider for information.
Hi friends, Eric Cresswell here at Tallassee Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Join us now through November 30th for our Black Friday sales event. Red tags are marking amazing deals all over the lot and a chance for you to score massive savings. We are loaded with the new Dodge Challenger and the SRT models and even the 2023 Swinger. Fuel your adrenaline with the undeniable horsepower. Shop us online at TallasseeAutomotive.com. Tallassee Automotive, drive a little, save a lot.
Hello, this is Albert Elmore, your local State Farm agent. Guess what? We're in a new, bigger Tallassee location. Same great company, same licensed staff and agent. Contact us at 1311 Gilmer Avenue, next to Dairy Queen. Come by for a free quote, insurance review, or just call us at our same number, 283-2758.
There's a new vet clinic in Central Alabama. 4D Veterinary Services is now open on Highway 14 just past Heron's Crossroads. 4D is a full-service clinic with the latest state-of-the-art equipment. From x-rays to surgeries, you can rely on 4D. Open weekdays from 7:30 to 5:30. Appointments preferred, walk-ins welcome. 4dvet.com. On Facebook and Instagram. 4D Veterinary Services.
This is Tom Crane with Tallassee Rehab. This marks our 25th year in the Tallassee community, and this football season will be year 20 on the sidelines for our own Sterling Turner. At Tallassee Rehab, we're grateful for the relationships we've had over the past 2+ decades. Let our certified staff give you a hand with your injury. Tallassee Rehab, 1000 Friendship Road.
Hi, I'm Kari Sid, owner of Grove Station. We want to invite you to come in and join us for lunch, dinner, or brunch. We do private and hosted dining experiences in our loft. We're located in downtown Tallassee. We're on Facebook and Instagram. See you in a minute.
Don't worry, chillax. With Chillax Comfort Heating and Air. No matter the season, no matter the job. Installs on new construction, service calls or changeouts. Contact Mac at Chillax. That's Mac Smith with 27 years in the business. And he's always on call, 24/7. Call 415.
True Value. We're local folks you've trusted since 1993. For all your hardware, lumber, paint, plumbing supplies, plumbing fixtures, windows, doors, nuts, and bolts, we've got it. And if we don't, we can get it for you. Tallassee True Value, 1400 Gilmer Avenue.
Neptune.
My name is Deron Laster. I work in Department 61. I've been here about 3 years. It's a great place to work, and I suggest anybody, if you're looking for a job, fill out an application. Go Tigers.
Neptune Technology Group, Tallassee, Alabama.
Countdown to kickoff. Brought to you by CB&S Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tallassee Tiger Talk with Tallassee Tigers head football coach Mike Battles joining us here in the studio. One more time this season, Coach. Tomorrow night, wrapping it up with senior night versus Holtville.
10th game. Hopefully, we can go out there and send these seniors off in a positive way. We had an open week, so we've got in some extra practicing, and I gave them a little bit of a break, to get rested up. We had a lot of sickness go through the team. Same symptoms as all of them. Yeah, 12 out last week, and so luckily everybody's kind of gotten well and gotten back, and we got a few functions. We're gonna have a senior dinner tonight, and then we'll have prayer breakfast, and then it'll be senior night tomorrow night before the game. All of the parents of the seniors need to be under the stadium at 6:10, and then they will get lined up. Miss Daphne Davis and her crew will get them lined up, and then at 6:30 we'll do our senior night.
and then go out there and kick it off.
That's a little honor all the seniors, not just the players. You got 12, I think, on your roster, right, that are seniors for football.
We
but
have 11. Now.
Okay, well, you got that, and then you got cheer, dance, band. Now, band will be
band
later.
Will do theirs at halftime.
Yeah,
and then they'll, if I remember correctly, they do theirs at halftime, and then they'll perform after the game.
Right.
Because we always go out there and watch them.
Yes. You talked about the sickness. It hit you. Unfortunately, it hit you in the last game too. I know we've had a week off, but you had several guys out. Game at Sylacauga.
Yeah, we've had a few. It's just, and it's all, you got flu going around, and then you got where they don't test positive for flu, but they still have, can't breathe, sore throat, head hurts, sinus issues. That's kind of what I've been dealing with for the past, 3 or 4 days. And, it just takes time to run its course, I guess. And I can tell you, it's been hard. I mean, I was able to stand around out there and, kind of coach a little bit and us go through what we do on Wednesdays. But it'd been hard to practice football, with what I was dealing with. And so I'm glad we got most all of them back well.
Yeah, that's good. I guess the off week came at a good time. How do you generally feel about off weeks, getting that extra break, and especially this late in the season this time, huh?
I like when they fall in that midway point, because football this day and time, it's a pretty strong grind for everybody involved, and it never hurts to get, what the way we've handled off weeks in the past is we'll practice 3 of the 5 days. This year we had a JV game, a makeup JV game on that Monday, so we practiced Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, then gave them Thursday and Friday off. In the past, if we didn't have a JV game, we would practice Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and give them Monday Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then give them Monday and Friday off. Just everybody re-energize, and coaches included, and then get ready for that. But off weeks, they're in there, or that extra week is in there just to help with scheduling.
Yeah. That allows you to
Got a
get 10 games in 11
flexibility.
weeks and shuffle some things around, I guess, as we've done in the past. Yeah,
That's correct.
So here's Holtville coming up, a chance to get a win. Obviously, a team that has had a pretty good year. They're 6-3 coming in. What do you see there, and what do you think our matchups look like in this matchup?
They're going to be bigger than us up front. Of course, everybody else has this year. You know, so this will be nothing new. They've got a really good offensive line. Got a good quarterback. He can push the ball down the field, and some good receivers and a good little running back. So it's going to be a challenge for us to stop them and handle those linemen, because they really are. They've got their offensive line's pretty solid now. They might be one of the better ones we've seen this year, and and they're solid on defense. And so we'll have, we've played well and given ourselves opportunities. We just haven't doesn't seem like we've got many breaks this year. Like last week, we had 2 crucial calls against. Well, they weren't. One was a call. One was just to overrule. We had a fumble there that ended up leading to a score, but we felt like the ball came out, and one of the officials that went over there and signaled our ball, and that would have stopped the score and so forth, and that got overruled. And then we had a crucial third and long, and we stop the play and then get a roughing the passer. And so it's things like that. Seems like when it rains it pours, and so but our kids kept coming back. They've kept a good attitude. We've practiced, had a good practice yesterday, and we're fixing to have a walkthrough up there this morning, and then go out there one more time and practice, and there'll be time to play. And hopefully we can go out there and have some success.
You did say after the game you want to look at the film, and you obviously have looked at it. Where does that stack up? I mean, obviously a couple of plays made a big difference in the game and the outcome.
I probably don't need to comment. Michael was probably.
I'm trying to remember. It was Heupel, I think, where they asked him and he just paused. I think for about 5 seconds.
Oh yeah. It's not something. It's over with. There's no outcome changes coming. But it's just better to say nothing.
I think you said it though. Sometimes you just don't get the breaks, and breaks are big in football when games are close like that. And it's been that tough type of year for us, huh?
Yeah. Our kids have kept playing hard, and that's all we can do at this time. I'm proud of them because they have kept a good attitude. It's very difficult this day and time for especially teenagers, whether it's a boy or girl. with all the social media out there and all the criticisms, because there's plenty to go around. And when you're not having some success, it's tough to keep a good attitude, but they've come out there and gone to practice every day. I think our guys, I think one of the things they truly enjoyed is getting ready for this powder puff game that we had last night, and getting to watch them and, and our young ladies perform. And so, when you look back on the season, yes, it's been disappointing because we know how hard we work and what we put into it. But it's going to be a small part of their whole high school experience. Most of these guys will go on to basketball and wrestling, and then play baseball, run track, and all those things right there. So while it is disappointing, there's bigger and better things down the road for them. And if they've learned anything, they've learned how to deal with adversity, which you're going to deal with your entire life. I mean, that's just part of it. There's going to be some mountains and there's going to be some valleys, and you're going to hit all of them. And I can just say one thing about this group: I think they know how to deal with it. And deal with it in a positive way and continue to try to improve and get better each week. So, that's one thing you can be proud of.
One of your seniors was on yesterday to talk about that powder puff game, Braden Arnold. He talked about it starting to set in, and this is it. And you've said this before yourself, Al. When you go into these last games, you sometimes if you're going to the playoffs, you don't know. Now we know. This is it. This is final night for Friday night football for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, most of them, this will be their last football game, and it's people that don't play or that are not around the game don't understand, or any sports that you really care about. When that finality comes, it's tough. It's tough for a little while. I remember when I walked off that field the last time up at Samford University, I sat by my locker and didn't take my gear off for about 15, 20 minutes because I knew I would never put it back on. So, it'll be a tough, emotional night for them. They're going to get to see their family and thank those folks that have given them the opportunities, to go do the things they want to, go do the things that are important in high school. And, excuse me, it'll take a little bit of time, but, kids are resilient and they'll move on to whatever they're doing next. They'll be involved. Some of them are going to come right out of football, go right into basketball. I think we start playing next week. Wrestling's already started, as far as practicing those things right there. And so, while it'll be an emotional night for them on Friday, that'll soon pass, and then they'll go on and hopefully have successful seasons in our other sports. And, and then they'll look back and they'll remember, they'll remember the practices, they'll remember the teammates, the players. And so that's kind of where we are.
Coach, we appreciate your time every week, all season. Thank you for coming down every Thursday, and we wish you all the best.
Hey, thank you.
Good luck Friday.
Go Tigers.
Yes, sir. Coach Mike Battles, Tallassee Tigers, taking on Holtville senior night at J.E. Heidebrand Stadium.
The wake-up call.
I got on a website and found this jacket for $11.99. This is a $12 jacket with $1 tax. Free shipping. This is $13, man. I'm telling you, I got it one more.
Like a
oh, get out of here.
Chris Plant.
It's a filthy, corrupt city, Washington, D.C., and our government is very corrupt. It's like East Germany during the Cold War level corruption here.
River Region Sports.
I know of a couple of coaches who have already said, I've had enough. They don't want to fool with it anymore. They said, the money ain't worth it. When you're putting in 70-hour weeks every week.
Chuck Oliver.
Tallassee, I was like, Tallassee. Tallassee Tigers. I coached there one night when I was with Notasulga.
WTLS, Score 94, and Hit 106. Rock and Jocks.
Hospice services are considered the model for quality, compassionate care for people facing a life-limiting illness. At Community Hospice Care, it is our desire that you and your loved ones receive excellent care at the end of life's journey. As your only locally owned and operated nonprofit hospice, we strive daily to make a difference in the quality of life that you have. We provide expert medical care, pain management, nursing assistant care, emotional and spiritual support expressly tailored to the patient's needs and wishes. When a patient is admitted to hospice, we also pay for the patient's medications and supplies related to their diagnosis. Support is provided to a patient's loved one as well. Community hospice care can provide care in a patient's home, nursing home, or assisted living. Our team includes expert medical doctors, nurses, social workers, chaplain services, and so much more. Because we are your local hospice agency, all of our staff is local. This means fast on-call response time for you and your loved one. Community Hospice Care of Tallassee. Compassionate care in difficult times.
Hi, this is Brad Mason, City President of First Community Bank of Central Alabama. I would like to take this opportunity to invite each of you to stop by and visit us at one of our 2 convenient locations in the Tallassee community. We are located at 526 Gilmer Avenue and at 28 Neptune Road. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with any of your financial needs. We have a wide variety of deposit products such as checking, savings, money market, and CDs. If you're wanting to buy a boat or automobile or thinking of refinancing your home, come see one of our loan officers and we'll be glad to assist you. First Community Bank has been serving the Tallassee community for over 7 years. We are your locally owned hometown community bank. Please call us at 283-2299 or visit us on the web at fcbca.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Football and barbecue. What a combination. When it's football and Maypop's barbecue, you know you've got a winner. When you're planning for the game, be sure to mix in some Maypops. Pre-order at maypopsbarbecue.com. Pick up at their East Tallassee location on Notasulga Road or at their food truck. See the schedule by following Maypops on Facebook. Maypops, wood-fired barbecue, the fan favorite.
If you're involved in an auto accident, City Collision can help. Contact Dana Haynes. Dana has 3 decades of experience with paint and body work. From minor fender benders to major repairs, see Dana for a lifetime warranty on all repairs. Insurance claims welcome. And City Collision offers truck accessories. Located on the Tallassee Highway, just past the Y, City Collision.
Hey, it's Brad Parker.
And Jamie Bush at Parker Tire and Service Center.
It's tailgating time. Don't let car trolls ruin your road trips.
Let us help you with new Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, and Toyo tires.
Whether you're headed to the big game or just across town, change your oil, lube, and filter.
And don't forget a checkup for your engine.
Parker Tire and Service Center.
1508 Gilmer Avenue in Tallassee.
Here's Mark Bell with some exciting news from Bell Contracting.
Yeah, we've opened up a new group in our business, installing swimming pools, and we've really enjoyed some success with it.
I know this is the season to start putting in the pools as we move out of pool season.
Kind of funny you bring that up because pool season for us is this time of year. We're doing pools that will fit basically any budget. We've got them from 10 feet long all the way up to 60 feet long.
How do they get in touch with you?
Bell Contracting on Facebook, bellcontractingllc.com on the internet. We'd love to visit with you.
Football and tailgating, 2 great traditions in the South. Here's another one that makes them better. Shopping at Tallassee Superfoods. Stock up on great tailgating items that make football watching even better. And if you're the host of a big party on Saturday, do it right with great steaks or boneless chicken breast or a grilling favorite, smoked sausage. Throw on the fixins and you're ready for football. Get it all at cost plus 10% at either location. Tallassee Superfoods on Gilmer Avenue or on Notasulga Road in East Tallassee.
Wherever you want to fly, the Montgomery Regional Airport wants you to get there with nonstop destinations to Atlanta, Charlotte, Dallas, and Washington, D.C. MGM is your gateway to adventure. Visit flymgm.com to book your next experience.
I'm Eli Gold. Roll with the Tide on Score 94 and Hit 106.
CBNS Bank Countdown to Kickoff continues here from Tallassee's J. Holtville Stadium. Senior night, the senior players, the cheerleaders, and dance team will be recognized momentarily. We'll go through some games that are happening across the area tonight, some that were played last night. And it was a game for Lanier at Viger. They lost last night as Lanier's football days are winding down. They will make the playoffs and play next week against Benjamin Russell, but they were handled very easily last night by Viger, 46-8. Stanhope's season coming to an end. They were knocked off by Minor last night by a score of 28-21. Some AISA games. They're in the playoffs. Clark Prep at Edgewood tonight. Macon East at Banks. Macon East made the playoffs. They only had one win this year, but they're in the postseason. As we look at some of the AHSA games tonight, rounding out the regular season, Dadeville at Wicksburg. Bayside Christian going to Alabama Christian. St. James will play host to Carroll of Ozark tonight. Booker T. Washington at Pike Road. Jemison goes to Elmore County. Benjamin Russell at Valley. Clay Central playing at Wetumpka. Jag at Dothan. Percy Julian is at Enterprise. Those are some of the games. Our game, of course, hopeful at Tallassee here tonight. Any of those stand out? We talked about them quite a bit. I tell you one, Clay Central trying to go 10-0 would be the top seed in our region. If they win tonight at Wetumpka, it'll be the first 10-0 for Danny Horn since he was at Clay County High School, now at Central of Clay County.
I'm going to call it. They're going to win by at least 2 touchdowns.
They haven't been challenged at all this season, and many think they might be the favorite.
I think
5A.
so. Yeah, I think they are, man, because I hadn't seen a better team this year than Central. I mean, have you?
I guess not. It's funny. I look at them, and I don't think they're anything spectacular, and then they just maul you, and they've done it to everybody they play.
Well, they're not flashy.
No.
They just grind it out. They run over you, and they score points, and that's it. It'd be different if they were flashy throwing it all over the field, but they really don't.
And they played – this will be their second 6A. They started things off with Benjamin Russell, a team that's in the same region, Wetumpka, and they're capping it here with the Indians tonight, a team that they played last year and beat last year. At the end of the regular season, they'll be the number 1 seed out of our region. Elmore County trying to get their 8th victory of the year tonight. This is a first for them if they can do it since 2008.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, they have had a really good season, obviously. And, some of these other matchups are interesting because you get some of these non-regions like Carroll of Ozark, pretty good 5A school, playing 3A St. James. Might be a good matchup tonight in Montgomery.
I remember going down to old Carroll of Ozark a time or two, playing Carroll. Yeah, that ought to be a real good ball game. You mentioned Elmore County. It's hard to believe it's been that long since they've won 8 ball games in a season.
It's been some tough years.
Yeah, they've had a dry spell going for a little while. So, I think against Jemison, this is a good shot to win 8 games in a season. And, and give them credit because our region is not easy, okay? And they did it in this region, which is not extremely easy to do it in. So kudos to them. Maybe they'll pull it out. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on them.
I think they probably are going to. BTW playing Pike Road as they wrap up their seasons, regular season play, of course, here in the postseason, both of them. And should be a good one. They are playing that at Pike Road. It was originally scheduled for BTW in Tuskegee, but will be played over at Pike Road tonight. We'll keep up with these games. Plenty of scores to report throughout the broadcast. Of course, our final scoreboard after our final game tonight will wrap up things after we're done here at the stadium and take you to 10:30. And then it's the Lindy's Football Report, followed by As We See It with AP Stedham. Tomorrow morning, you can hear the Lindy's Football Report after the wake-up call replay at 8, and then followed by the Tallassee Football Replay, a 70-year tradition here on WTLS. And then Alabama and LSU tomorrow afternoon, 3:30 airtime, a 6:45 kick. We'll take another break. We'll come back. Senior night activities here at J.E. Honeybrand Stadium. Tallassee Hopeful coming your way next.
You want Bama? You got it.
Touchdown, Alabama!
The Tide plays here.
Left corner, a three-pointer, perfect.
The Alabama Crimson Tide.
Here comes the throw to the plate. It is late, and Alabama takes a 2-0 lead.
Roll with the Tide.
We love it that you love Alabama, and I'll just say roll Tide to you.
On WTLS, Score 94 and Hit 106.
First, we have Braden Arnold. He is escorted by Mrs. Robin Holly. He is joined by his father, mother, sister, and grandparents. Braden has played football for 10 years, baseball for 8, track for 2, and wrestling for 1 year. Braden plans to attend Ole Miss University and study building science. Alec Carswell is escorted by Mrs. Jennifer Crane. Alec is joined by his mother, Shelley Carswell, brother Austin Carswell, and sister-in-law, Emily Carswell. Alec has played varsity football for 2 years and has started on the soccer team since 7th grade. He plans to attend Auburn University and study physical therapy and sports medicine. Ben Carwile is escorted by Mrs. Donna Cunningham. He is joined by his brother Logan, mom Glenda, dad Charles, sister Abby, grandma Libby, and granddad Tom. Ben has participated in football for the past 10 years and track and field for the past 4 years. Ben plans to play college football and pursue a career in coaching. Brody Ellis is escorted by Miss Daphne Davis. He is joined by his father, Jeffrey Ellis, mother, Janet Ellis, and stepmother, Kimberly Ellis, and sister, Olivia Kate. Brody has played varsity football and basketball for the past 4 years. Brody plans to attend Jacksonville State University. DeJuan Griffin is escorted by Mrs. Jennifer Crane and coach John Mask. DeJuan is joined by his mom, Jamie Taylor, siblings Micaiah and Callie Cobb, and cousin Alexis Morris. DeJuan has participated in football for 4 years, wrestling for 5 years, track and field for 4 years, and basketball for 1 year. He plans to attend Troy University and start a career in the criminal justice field. Joel Holcomb is escorted by Mr. John Hilbish. Joel is joined by his dad Bryant, his mom Claire, and his sister Erin, his brother JR, and his brother-in-law Alex. Joel has participated in varsity football and wrestling for 4 years. Joel hopes to become a trained chef and one day own his own restaurant. Monzavius Hooks is escorted by Mrs. Jennifer Crane. He is joined by his father Michael Hooks, mother Greta Harris, and brother Monkia Hooks. Monzavius has played football for 4 years and completed in track and field for 3 years. Monzavius plans to work in the construction industry. Christian McCary is escorted by coach John Mask. He is joined by his parents, Josh and Edith McCary, and his brother Gabriel. Christian has played varsity football for 4 years, track and field for 4 years, and wrestling for 5 years, and was a 4-time state qualifier. Christian plans to join the United States military and then attend Auburn University and major in construction sciences. Caleb Seagus is being escorted by Mrs. Jennifer Crane and Mrs. Brett Pierce. Caleb is joined by his family, Mark Seagrass, Sally Seagrass, Lucas Jolly, Tiffany Paisley, Paul Paisley, and Caroline Paisley. Caleb has played baseball for 9 years and football for 3 years. Caleb plans to join the Alabama National Guard and attend trade school. Michael Walker is escorted by Mrs. Amy Puckett. Michael is joined by his father, Tony Walker, and girlfriend, Brianna Fulmer. Michael has played football since the 6th grade and played basketball his 9th and 10th grade years. Michael is currently a member of the U.S. Army, and after AIT school this summer, he plans to attend Marion Military Institute and graduate from there as a second lieutenant and continue his career in the Army. Ava Grace Justice is being escorted by Mrs. Blakely Taylor and Mrs. Felicia Jackson. Ava is joined by her father Scott, mother Casey, and brothers Clay, Jake, and Matt. Ava has been a varsity cheerleader for the last 4 years. She plans to attend a 4-year university and receive her BSN in nursing. Kanasia Parrott is escorted by Mrs. Heather Ernest. Kanasia is joined by her mother, father, grandmother, and brother. Kanasia has been a varsity cheerleader for the last 2 years. She plans to attend Auburn University at Montgomery and major in nursing. Allison Johnson is escorted by Mrs. Shanika Beecher. She is joined by her parents Marla and Heather Johnson and her sister Valerie. She has been a member of the varsity dance team for 4 years. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Mississippi and major in accounting. Kendall Price is escorted by Mrs. Kayla Baker. She is joined by her parents Chris and Heather Price, grandfather Hugh Price, and her sisters Carson and Kylie. This is her 4th year on the varsity dance team. Kendall plans to attend Jacksonville State University to study criminal investigations. Kate Thrash is escorted by Mrs. Hillary Eckstein. Kate is joined by her parents Chris and Amy and her sister Ella. This is Kate's 4th year being on the varsity dance team. Kate plans to attend Southern Union and pursue a degree in the medical field.
Well, Jerry Cunningham has introduced the different football players and some of the dance team. Seniors, of course, being recognized tonight for senior night here at J.E. Heidebrand Stadium. And those watching on YouTube can look at the video. It's being streamed to you now. As we get ready for this matchup tonight, we'll go over the projected starters for the Tigers on offense and defense. Trent Morris at quarterback, the freshman, and the backfield, Christian McCary, Jaden McKenzie, and Joseph Hooks. The wide receivers are Brody Ellis, Chase Chumley, and Mason Battles. The center is Joel Holcomb. The guards, Jatwan Griffin and Braden Arnold. The tackles, Ben Carwile and John Jeffrey. On defense, at line is Vicente Diego, Michael Walker, and Eli Whittington. The linebackers, Christian McCary, Caden Peters, Carter Sayers, and Joseph Hooks. And the secondary, Jaden McKenzie, Rush Wright, Chase Chumley, and Cortland Roberts. Mason Battles does the punting. Alec Carswell does the kicking. And the football players, 11 of them, have been recognized, as obviously this is their last game for the Tigers. Just running through those guys. Some of those you just heard their names as they're getting the start tonight. Christian McCary, Brody Ellis, Alec Carswell, Caleb Segrist, Jatwan Griffin, Monzavius Hooks, Ben Carwile, Braden Arnold, Omar Quinn, and Joel Holcomb with Michael Walker are the Tiger seniors. They're 11, and they're out there with their parents and the different faculty and staff that walked them onto the field. A special night for them for sure.
Hey, Michael, just a note, I didn't realize this is not a very big senior class. Usually I was expecting a lot more than that. Now, they all ugly, but there's just not a lot of them. But I've watched a lot of these kids growing up. It's getting harder and harder to come to these games and recognize or know some of the kids is playing, but we're getting them.
So you saying we're glad they're wearing helmets on Friday night?
Absolutely. That's what the paint's for on their face, to cover up some ugly.
That's funny. Well, congrats to those guys.
Yes.
Almost ready to tee the ball up and get this thing started. We're just about 20 minutes away, a little ahead of schedule with our pregame, the CBNS Paint Countdown to kickoff rolls on. The crowd is filing in, but a little bit sparse so far. Hoping some more folks come in.
There's not even a lot of people on the Holtville side. I was hoping they would travel a lot better.
Yeah, well, we still got a little time for them to get here. Let's hope they arrive soon.
Yeah, maybe they'll start filtering in. Of course, some of the parents are down on the field and some of their friends and family, and they'll filter on up into the stadiums to watch their young men and women for the last time, the ones that are seniors. And like we said earlier, they just need to soak it all in. Even the band members, which will be introduced at halftime.
Yes.
You've already been through it one time, Michael. I've been through it one time. Oz has been through it down there a couple of times. This night's hard, man. I know it's hard on y'all. It was hard on me. I got one more to go. And some of my adopted children, like Jude, sitting next to me over here, I ain't looking forward to it. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you.
You enjoy it as much as they do, I think, maybe even more so when they're in school and getting to watch them, and especially these parents watching their kids play or do whatever they do with the program. Yeah, definitely tough night for all. Hopefully it finishes with a W, as we've mentioned already, but we'll see in just a little while. We'll take another break. We're here for senior night. Tallassee Hopeful coming your way from WTLS, Score 94 and Hit 106.
Do you know football?
Yeah.
Are you a prognosticator? Or do you pick winners based on the uniforms?
Oh, boy.
Regardless, it's worth giving your best shot. Why? There's cash prizes. and everybody's got a chance. Be a part of our football pick'em contest with a season-ending prize pot worth $1,500. Courtesy of Seppo Cane Tree Service. Money does grow on trees. Go to TallasseeTimes.com or 1300WTLS.com to play and for a full list of rules. Come on, get to picking. You could be a winner.
Happy pets. Happy customers at Urban Tales in Tallassee.
The staff at Urban Tales is amazing. They always do such a great job with Maddie when I take her to be groomed. They are professional, kind, and loving. We are blessed to have them in Tallassee.
We take our dogs to the daycare at Urban Tales, and they love it so much that I can't let them know where we are going until I'm ready to leave the house. Otherwise, they're going to rush me out the door.
My dogs Sophie and Sadie love Urban Tales, and they sleep great at night.
Come see us at Urban Tales, 305 Barnett Boulevard in historic downtown Tallassee.
My name's Tristan Moon, owner of Moon's Barbecue at 5th Street. Moon. Now we're bringing it to Tallassee to keep the Moon's tradition going. We like to bring great barbecue. We serve everything from pulled pork, ribs, brisket, chicken, mac and cheese, baked bean, potato salad, coleslaw. We do a dessert of the week. Come see us every Tuesday for Taco Tuesday, some of the best tacos you ever had. We're open 10:30 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday, 563 Jordan Avenue in Tallassee, Alabama.
Watch the pros work outdoors, and you'll see why they choose Husqvarna Power Equipment. For exceptional power and performance, superior precision, and amazing control. Perfect your landscape with the same precision, power, and performance demanded by the pros. Husqvarna, professionally proven outdoor power equipment.
Tallassee Power and Equipment, just past the Y on Highway 14 West.
Southeastern Insurance in Tallassee is a local independent agent that can save you money, residential or commercial. Let them find a competitive rate and start saving now. Autos and trucks, mobile homes, and your family lake property. Plus coverage for all of your summertime lake toys, sea-doos, boats, ATVs, RVs, and bikes. Call them for a quote on your fishing and hunting lodge. Keep it local and get local service. Southeastern Insurance, LLC in Tallassee. Call Roger Davidson or Star Cannon today, 334-283-4933.
Root your team on in style. The Tiger Paw has you covered with all new designs. Sports apparel for the ball player and the fan. The Tiger Paw does fundraising t-shirts and custom design, screen printing, vinyl, embroidery, and monogramming, plus alterations. Custom apparel, sports equipment, and team spirit. The Tiger Paw. Open weekdays from 9 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 to 2. Like them on Facebook and visit them in downtown Tallassee at 101 South Ann Avenue. The Tiger Paw.
Instant news, immediate availability. It's here at your fingertips. TallasseeTimes.com. Read it online. Follow it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay up to date on all Tallassee news, sports, socials, classifieds, and photos. Plus, get live video on all social platforms and Tallassee Times TV on YouTube. Tallassee Times. TallasseeTimes.com.
WTLS, Tallassee, Pike Road. Score 94 and hit 106. Rock and Jocks.
We return to J.E. Hahn O'Brien Stadium. Tallassee hopeful senior night from WTLS, Score 94, hit 106. Tallassee Times TV on YouTube, Spectrum Channel 340. Looking at these two programs, last year, Tallassee did win this matchup in Hopeful at Boykin Field, 35-7. Tigers have a 31-3 lead in the series. There has been a tie. The most recent loss was a forfeit loss back in 2020. Tallassee was unable to play the game. The first meeting between the two came in 1930, and Tallassee won that one 63-0. Now, if you look at it, Tallassee's won 93% of the games in this series, so it's been very dominated. No series Tallassee has who they played more or has been as lopsided among all their rivals. So a team that historically at least Tallassee's had the upper hand on by a big margin. Looking at the two coaches, Coach Mike Battles, his 12th season at Tallassee, his record is 78-51. And overall in 27 seasons as a head coach, 195 and 106. Jason Franklin, his 7th season in Holtville, has really turned things around over there. He came from Horseshoe Bend, and they've been a consistent winner at Holtville where they have been pretty much in the doldrums of the program prior to his arrival. His record is 36-38 overall there. Overall record of 70-97 in 16 seasons. Spent 9 years at Horseshoe Bend, and Bulldogs have clinched another playoff berth. Next week they'll open the postseason with Headland in the first round.
So, quick question. How many playoff appearances did they have before Coach came along?
Not many. You have to go back and look to get the exact count, but
so he has totally turned this program around.
They went through some over seasons. There were a lot of 1- and 2-win seasons there. It was really a struggle for a while. Now, they had some success along the way. And, there's been some ties to some Tallassee coaches that have been over there, Billy Beck. And anyway, it is interesting to go back and look at that and see that even this series with Hopeful, how one-sided has been for Tallassee for sure. We mentioned the playoff next week for Hopeful. Tallassee missing the postseason this year. This will be the first time in the past 3 years they were back-to-back playoff contenders in 21 and 22. And by the way, without a win tonight, this will be Tallassee's first year with 1 win since 2003. That was the last time a Tiger team had only just that 1 victory, and that was the last
I'm just
game
throwing
of the
this
season.
in there. Brad Davis and them 1-9 in '94.
Yeah, a lot of people like to bring up that one as well to rub it in on some of those guys that played.
Brad says that was the best 1-9 team that Tallassee ever had.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah. I think, wasn't Miles Hathcock on that team too? I'm trying to think of the guys that played back then. Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough time. It comes. We've not had, thank goodness, not many of these. I mentioned Billy Beck. He had one of those years.
Yes, he did.
Back in the 1980s. Coach Lindsey came in, had never had a losing season, and he went 0-10 his first year, and then he got that last victory in the last game of that second season, which we just alluded to in 2003, and went 1-9. And then things turned around. That's what people are hopeful for, is if there's a positive to the fact that this is a team that came in and had to play a lot of young guys, that they've got the experience, and a lot of those same guys will be back next year. We mentioned how many seniors we're losing, but the bulk of the team will return next year, and they'll have some playing experience under their belts.
A lot of kids that are starting this year, we've talked about it over and over and over again. This is their first real playing experience that they've had as starters is this year. And going from, being a backup and getting a few reps here and there during the game to you're the guy that stays on the field 75% of the time, that's a huge jump.
Right.
And a lot of people, it takes some time to get used to the speed of the game and get adjusted because it's just different being the guy, that runs out there as the starter. There's just a lot goes with that, a lot of responsibilities, and you have to adjust and get ready for that.
Well, we're ready for the matchup. It's coming up. We'll have our coin toss and the kickoff just moments away. CBNS Bank countdown to kickoff rolls on here on WTLS, Score 94 and Hit 106.
Score 94 and Hit 106. Listen online, 1300WTLS.com.
If biscuits look the same in the end, does it matter where they came from? Does it matter if they're made 18 days ago or 18 minutes? Does it make a difference if they're made by a machine in a factory or made by hand by a single person? Hardee's made from scratch biscuits with caramel, icing, and crumb topping, because there's nothing fresh about frozen biscuits.
Neptune. My name is Ryan Nichols. I work in the foundry. I've been at Neptune for 3 years, and one of the best things about working here is everybody's working for the same goal, to win their day. Neptune Technology Group.
Hey, it's Brad Parker and Jamie Bush at Parker Tire and Service Center. It's tailgating time. Don't let car troubles ruin your road trips.
Let us help you with new Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, and Toyo tires.
Whether you're headed to the big game or just across town, change your oil, lube, and filter.
And don't forget a checkup for your engine.
Parker Tire and Service Center.
1508 Gilmer Avenue in Tallassee.
Are you in the market for a new home, selling yours, or would like to rent? Let New Stone Realty help you. We serve the Tri-County area, offering both sales and property management services. Visit our website for information on featured properties at newstonehomes.com. New Stone Realty LLC, a member of the National Association of Realtors, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Join me, Chris Plant, weekday mornings at 9 on Score 94 and Hit 106.
Pride of Tallassee playing our national anthem. We're just about ready for some football with the Tigers and the Bulldogs of Holtville coming up here on WTLS. Also Score 94, Hit 106, AM and FM. The internet, 1300WTLS.com. Tallassee Times TV on YouTube and Spectrum Cable Channel 340. Yeah, forming the Spirit Line, we had our seniors recognized. The band seniors will be introduced at the half. We'll have our Pride of Tallassee perform a show at the end of the game tonight, as they always do on senior night. It's a little cool tonight, but not as cool as it was for the Powder Puff game we had the other night. We had a couple of different scrimmages with some of those girls, and we had a great time. We put that on Tallassee Times TV, and they were really into it. And we got some big news this week that the Tallassee High School program will begin flag football next year. They've already gotten 26 girls signed up, and I'm sure some of them we got to see the other night. But next year they'll perform for real in a sanctioned sport that the HSA has had grow by leaps and bounds just here in the first couple of years of its existence, and we're excited about that. And I said it, when it comes, we'll carry the first game. We'll definitely do the first one, and we'll plan to do something with that program as much as we can going forward. And I had a lot of fun watching. It was exciting, and we have some talent out there.
Yeah, that junior class and a lot of that freshman class, the ones that actually won it Wednesday night, there's a lot of talent in that group. Oz knows because his daughter plays softball with them, a lot of them, and they're talented. And
the problem is you got a lot of those girls that play volleyball too, and it's going to kind of overlap. And because Marley was talking about it because she played in that Powder Puff game, and she'd love to play, but I don't know about her not playing volleyball. So if they could play both, it'd be great.
I hope that they can work that out if they can, because there's a lot of girls that would be good in both. And that's the tough thing about some of these sports, regardless of what it is. When you have them in the same season, you could be very good at both. Now, we've seen it where some of these, say, baseball or softball stars will go on and play do track when their season's over, and some have even won state medals by doing that. But, yeah, that's just part of it. There's a lot of sports to offer, and only so many you can do at a time.
I'm just glad they're offering it. You know, we got to interview that team when we were down at the media days at the Garrett Coliseum.
Yeah.
When they were from Prattville, I think.
Yeah, Prattville's who we were talking to, yeah.
Those girls was a lot of fun to interview. They were funny. So.
Yeah, they were, and they were fun to watch the other night. I tell you, we saw that Easterling to Easterwood connection a couple of times.
Yeah, a lot of talent in that freshman class primarily, but it was fun.
Captains for Tallassee are on the field, of course, being represented by the entire senior class in their purple jerseys with the gold pants, white numerals. Braden Arnold, J-Twan Griffin, and Ben Carwile with Brody Ellis will go out for the coin toss, still awaiting the hopeful players to come out, and here they come. And let's see if we can reel those off as we go forward. And of course, first time we see a captain, and we don't even have a number that matches the roster. Wouldn't you know it?
Yep.
We'll reel off the ones we have. Elijah Headley. Also, Luke Strength. And another one that I don't have a number for. We're going to have to get the coaches. Matter of fact, Jude, I'll put Jude on something that he can handle for me for a minute. I'll write down 7 and 50.
We don't have.
And you can go and ask one of their guys who those players are to pencil them in for me. Thank you. Jude Rogers working with Tiger Nation. He's all over the place. Road white uniforms, the green and gray trim for Holtville. Team that is going to be second in their region, get a 2 seed, meaning they get to host the playoffs in the first round. They lost to Demopolis. That was our only region loss. And last week was quite the game with Elmore County that went to the wire, but Elmore County was able to eke one out.
Yeah, and Hopefull's first round matchup is against Headland. If you remember correctly, they had to play each other in baseball, and I think Hopeful beat them in the championship in baseball.
That's the thing. This Hopeful program has got them a couple of championships in baseball. They've been pretty good.
Yeah, they
state baseball title last year. That's right. So that'll be an interesting matchup on the football field.
But then guess who awaits them in round number 2? Central of Clay.
If they win, yeah.
If they win.
Yeah, which I assume they probably will, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not looking for Clay to get beat unless it's late in the playoffs, like semis or even a championship game.
Some reason we got the clock started a little late, so. Okay. AJ, carry on. Okay, is number 7. Thank you. And what's the other name? Doc? And the last name? Martin?
Doc Martin.
Well, his writing's worse than my writing, yeah. And that's hard to do. Thanks, Jude.
If you top, if you top his writing, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we got it.
You did good.
All right. Yeah, I was just saying that, I've got 6:58. The clock still says 3.5 minutes. Thing is, the officials are going to wait till it gets down to 0, I guess, before they walk out on the field. Where's your white hat? You can speed along there, sir.
Well,
no reason to wait.
Let's get this party started.
He's as bad as the white hat from last week, 2 weeks ago.
Don't say that.
Might be why. Might be the same guys.
It's cooled off a little bit. It's 58 as we're just a couple of minutes away from the kickoff. Now he'll walk them out to the middle of the field for the coin toss. Our own Scott Ledbetter down there to handle that for us, as the players will get instruction from the referee.
And number 29, Elijah Hedley. For the Tigers, number 6, Brody
Introduce yourselves.
Number 59, Ben Carlisle. Number 54, Quan Griffin. And number 64.
Step back about half step. I'm Mr. Pulner, referee. This is Mr. Castro. He's the umpire. We're heading up the officiating team tonight, just like you're heading up your teams as captains. It's a real honor to be selected as captain, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. Calls for team leadership. Best way to do that is by example. That means no finger pointing, no cussing, no taunting, and no late hits. Now, don't get me wrong. We don't want you to play easy. We want you to play with everything that you've got. We want you to play under control, help keep your teammates under control, and play in a manner that best represents your schools, your families, and your communities. That being said, I'm going to show you both the coin. That is heads under the AHSAA, tails under the Super 7. Tails and heads. You get to call it. I'm going to ask you to do it now. You want head. All right, I'm going to flip it. Tails. It's muffled wearing that mask, so I don't want to beat the whole NFL game from a decade ago. So you want tails, I'm going to flip it. If I drop it, we're going to flip it again. It's tails. You won the toss. You want your options now or you want to defer? White won. They will defer.
All right.
Football.
Thank you, Scott.
All right. Here we go. We get the football first.
Yep. The option to kick or receive will come in the second half. They deferred the option until then. Did Hopeful, who won the toss. So that means Tallassee will accept the ball here to start this game. This has been the CBNS Bank Countdown to Kickoff. Tallassee Hopeful coming up next.
Hi, this is Brad Mason, City President of First Community Bank of Central Alabama. I would like to take this opportunity to invite each of you to stop by and visit us at one of our 2 convenient locations in the Tallassee community. We are located at 526 Gilmer Avenue and at 28 Neptune Road. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with any of your financial needs. We have a wide variety of deposit products such as checking, savings, money market, and CDs. If you're wanting to buy a boat or automobile or thinking of refinancing your home, come see one of our loan officers and we'll be glad to assist you. First Community Bank has been serving the Tallassee community for over 7 years. We are your locally owned hometown community bank. Please call us at 283-2299 or visit us on the web at fcbca.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Keep up with the latest. Like and follow WTLS and Tallassee Times on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Tallassee and Holtville ready to get started. Senior night for Tallassee here tonight. The Tigers will get the ball to get things going. We bring you the action here on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV and Spectrum. Pride of Tallassee playing the eye of the Tiger. We're ready to go. As Holtville will put the ball down on the 40 to kick it off. Will be Paxton Ward doing the kicking for the Bulldogs. Our vantage point is from the visitor side press box. So kicking from left to right as we look on here. Tallassee sending back Cortland Roberts deep, along with Jaden McKenzie to return.
Kicking for the Bulldogs, number 11, Paxton Ward. Deep for the Tigers, number 8, Jaden McKenzie, and number 11, Cortland Roberts.
Ward has the whistle, and he'll kick it. Fair catch called for at the 29 by Trent Morris. Tallassee will take it there. Morris will be the quarterback for the Tigers. The freshman has started most of the season picking up snaps after the first few games, and he has settled into that role in his 9th grade year. He was quite the standout on the middle school playing fields and jumping right into varsity action here this year. He will be in a shotgun formation with Mason Henderson in the backfield to his right. Motion man is McKenzie. They'll fake to him, and Trent will keep it, taking it forward, and only getting a yard to the 30. Some hard-fought work there just to get the one, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, it was hard-fought work. He had a little bit of a crease there for a second, but it almost looked like they had a face mask right along the line of scrimmage because his head kind of jerked back there, and it kind of slowed his momentum down. I thought we had good blocking, though.
Got to reset the play clock, the White Hat says. They did
that.
The
game clock didn't even start.
The game hadn't even begun, according to the clock up there. Play action, looking to pass. Pressure coming from both ends. He's trying to run away from it, and will heave it down the field. It's intercepted. And coming left sideline, inside the 25, the 20, and down to the 10 on the pick by Josh Jimenez. Hopeful with a turnover on the second play by the Tigers, and they're in business. 1st down and goal to go just inside the 10.
Yeah, those are the throws you got to throw away and live to play another down.
Yeah, a lot of pressure from the onset and then a lot of coverage downfield, too. They were not fooled. And here is a penalty that's going to back it up on the return. But the play will hold, I assume. Waiting the official to give us the signal.
The Bulldogs assessed 15 yards.
Must have been a block in the back.
On the spot of the foul.
Maybe.
I'm assuming that's what it was.
I'm still waiting.
Personal foul.
Personal foul is the indication.
Backside block against the Bulldogs.
Still.
It was a blindside block.
Yeah, remains in their possession, though.
No, crack back block. We used to do that when we were in school, then they outlawed it.
Not anymore. That's a huge penalty as it backs them up to the 47 of Tallassee, and they'll go 1st and 10. Looking to throw a little screen on 1st down, and it is complete. Now across the 45 to the 43 is Elijah Headley. The pass from quarterback Keelan Baker. Gain of about 3, second and 7.
You know, we mentioned Caleb Seegers early for senior night, and tonight going to be interested to see who fills his shoes on defense.
Baker will hand it off this time right up the middle. And that is Ziegler. And he will get it down to the 40, bringing up 3rd short, about 3 to go.
They kind of playing a little bit of a hurry-up
got a little
offense.
tempo here, 3rd down. Look at the defense, and now we'll get the play.
Looks like they have Rush Wright and Caden Peters, the 2 middle linebackers.
Ziegler will get it again, left side, 1st down to the 35 of the Tigers. Got a motion man with the receiver coming across. You got to take him into account. That was Atkins coming across, and then they just handed it off to the back again. Deshaun Ziegler, who picks up the 1st down. Quick snap this time. They'll hand it off to Ziegler again, left side, and he will end up picking up about 2, maybe 3, as they will now blow it dead at the 31 of the Tigers.
We did a good job of closing the hole pretty quick on that left side over there. Our defensive
made by number 77, Hayden Johnson.
Almost looked like there might have been a fumble on the play.
They held it up forever. No indication of any kind of turnover. Hopeful with the football. 2nd down play coming up from the 31 of Tallassee. Ziegler will move to the right of his quarterback, Baker, who will take it and look to throw this time. 1-on-1 down the right side, throwing it up, and it is caught. It'll be a touchdown. That is Headley, who made a catch earlier. This one will go for a score, 32 yards. And Hopeful takes advantage of the Tallassee turnover, turns it into 6. Robertson coverage couldn't handle it. We were told you got to watch out for Headley because he is a tall target, and he proved it right there.
Yes.
The extra point try coming up by Zach Welch. It's up and it's good. Hopeful 7, Tallassee nothing. 9:42 to go. 1st quarter of play. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
Hey, are we trimming the same as usual?
Yeah,
How's your baby girl doing?
she's great, but with 3 kids, we really need more space.
You should check out Guardian Credit Union. We got a home equity line of credit from Guardian to finish our basement. They have low rates and a great team that's easy to work with.
Really?
Yeah, my mom got a Guardian home loan to buy her house. They refinance too.
Thanks. I'll check them out.
Connect with Guardian for all your lending needs.
Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 912757.
Hi, I'm Kari Sid, owner of Grove Station. We want to invite you to come in and join us for lunch, dinner, or brunch. We do private and hosted dining experiences in our loft. We're located in downtown Tallassee. We're on Facebook and Instagram. See you in a minute.
River Region Sports.
I have a feeling we'll hear something this afternoon.
Noon to 2 weekdays on Score 94 and Hit 106.
Kickoff goes back to Morris, and the same thing as the first time. A fair catch called for and made at the 28-yard line. So Tallassee starts there. They're down 7-0, 9:42 to go, 1st quarter, after a touchdown pass from Baker to Headley of 32 yards puts the Bulldogs in front. Morris with Henderson in the backfield, the same set we had a moment ago. Shotgun, he wants to throw a quick look, and then he is in trouble, and down he will go. A sack. Boy, they just looked like they were untouched coming through that time, and Josh Jimenez, a man who made the interception, makes a sack on this one right through the middle of the D.
Yeah, they
shot
showed
there, right?
Yeah.
The blitz, because he's a linebacker coming through.
Right, they showed the blitz, and they picked a hole and went through it.
Well, they're stacking him up pretty tight, too. He is just off the line of scrimmage. Couple of nice plays already. Got a 4-man front, but the linebackers are like 2 yards off the ball. Here's a straight run by Trent, trying to get back what we lost on the sack. He'll get a little bit up to the 26, and that'll bring up 3rd and 12.
Pretty tough sledding in the middle right there. He just kind of lowered his head and got as many yards as he could. I got kamikaze by a moth.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Golly.
Pressure on the shotgun. He'll throw it down the field, trying to hit his open man, and just out of his reach. Just a step ahead was Jaden McKenzie of his defender, but he couldn't quite catch up to that one. It'll be 4th down.
It was a pretty pass, pretty route, just a few yards above him.
3 and out. So Tallassee, a couple of possessions, a turnover in 2 plays, and now 3 plays and a punt coming up from Battles.
Guys, that was inches from a touchdown. Inches.
Krosky back to return. Pressure, they blocked up, and it'll be a score. Lee gets the turn over for a touchdown as he takes it in, and it's 13-0. You could see it coming. It's like a jailbreak, and nothing Battles could do. There were 3 or 4 guys there that could have gotten a hand on that one.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything the punter could do. They were there before he even caught the ball good.
Couldn't have started any worse if you're a Tiger fan. We're just over 3 minutes into it, and it's already 13-0.
Number 2, Brett Franklin.
Welch, his point after try coming up. It's up, and it is good. 14-0, 8:20 to go, first quarter. Tallassee Tigers football on 1300 WTLS, score 94 and hit 106.
We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Our long history of stability is because we stay current. Gain financial freedom with the most sophisticated digital products. Check balances, pay bills, transfer funds, and deposit checks from anywhere. Make purchases on your mobile device using your CBNS Bank debit card with mobile wallet at participating stores and restaurants. Learn more at cbsbank.com. CBNS Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Charges and fees may apply from your cellular service provider. Contact your service provider for information.
Hi neighbors, it's Eric Cresswell here for Tallassee Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. I want to express our heartfelt gratitude to all of our customers for your support and loyalty throughout the years. Also, I want to thank our dedicated staff. Our success would not be possible without your hard work. We look forward to continuing to serve our great community with the care and respect you deserve. Tallassee Automotive is proud to be your hometown dealer. TallasseeAutomotive.com. Go Tigers!
Score 94 and hit 106. Rock and Jocks.
That not be a like face mask there.
Morris on the return brings it out to the 39. They kicked it to him for the 3rd time, and he decided he would try to bring this one back. He didn't make a nice return. Tallassee have it at the 39. They're already down 14-0. An interception and a block punt have led to scores. And it's 2 touchdowns, the deficit right now. Early in this one, 8:15 to go. Still in this first quarter.
Yeah, we definitely got to settle down right here and get a little momentum going.
Going to try the Wildcat, go with McCary, and he'll take it up to the 45-yard line. Best play we've had so far. It picks up about 7 yards.
Yeah, nice momentum. Because we've kind of played behind the sticks in the first 2 series, so good job on picking up 6-7 yards on your first play.
This time it will be Hooks taking it right side, and he will get the first down and even more as he carries tacklers with him inside the 45 to the 43-yard line of Holtville. Back-to-back runs, playing some power football now. And it's got Tallassee its first down.
Did you see that lineup, Michael? Christian McCary actually lined up like he was going to get the ball.
Both of them, yeah.
But then they snapped it to Joseph
right
on kind of a little, I guess, a little trickeration.
Kind of an option for center Holcomb to go to either one of them as we line up with a couple of lead blockers in front of them. Same set again. This time it will be Hooks, right side. And he will be hit at the line of scrimmage, but he's able to get a yard, maybe 2. Progress. It doesn't look like they gave him much.
Number 2.
We're going to say it'll be a yard, second down and 9.
1 yard gain, second down and 9. Stop name better 28. Big strength. It's a 2-yard gain, second down and 8.
This is almost imperative that Tallassee get some points here just to get themselves back in this. I know it's very early and a lot of football left, but need to turn this momentum in their favor. They're going to bring Trent in now. He'll fake and he'll take it himself. Right up the middle of the defense, inside the 30, the 20, the 10, and in. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Tackled as he went across the goal line, and Tallassee's on the board after a 44-yard run by Trent Morris. Right up the gut of the defense.
Yep, fake the jet sweep right there. Michael coming around left end. Trent kept the ball kind of on a read play right back up the middle. The linebackers followed the sweep guy and left a huge hole in the middle. Good read by Trent. Good run right up the middle for a 44-yard touchdown. Exactly what we needed to stop the bleed.
Big time. Carswell to come in to kick, the senior. Had an exceptional year. Morris will hold for him. And the kick is blocked. So it remains 14-6. That was kind of slow developing, and they were able to break through again. Already blocked the punt. Now add an extra point to that. 6.5 minutes to go, 6:30 to be exact. 14-6, Hopeful leads.
This is Tom Crane with Tallassee Rehab. This marks our 25th year in the Tallassee community, and this football season will be year 20 on the sidelines for our own Sterling Turner. At Tallassee Rehab, we're grateful for the relationships we've had over the past 2+ decades. Let our certified staff give you a hand with your injury. Tallassee Rehab, 1000 Friendship Road.
Hey, this is Jeremy Taunton with Tallassee True Value. Come by and see me, Dale Taylor, or Brad Roberts for all your building material needs. And if you need a paint color matched, we can do it with our state-of-the-art matching system. Tallassee True Value. We're local folks you've trusted since 1993. For all your hardware, lumber, paint, plumbing supplies, plumbing fixtures, windows, doors, nuts, and bolts, we've got it. And if we don't, we can get it for you. Tallassee True Value, 1400 Gilmer Avenue.
Score 94 and hit 106. Rock and Jocks.
Carswell about to kick off. 14-6, Tallassee with a 44-yard touchdown run by Trent Morris.
We got the white hat down here. They're talking with Coach Battles about something.
We missed extra points, so it remains an 8-point game. White hat returns down the field, ready to go. Fakes the quick kick, or the onside. Now he'll step back. Trying to put his toe into it. Push it back deep. And line drive. One bounce. It's picked up at the 20, up 30, 40-yard line on the return goes Brown. He's across midfield to the 40. 30-yard line and out of bounds. Well, we've had some struggles on some coverages this year on kickoffs. A little bit against Sylacauga in our last game, and not a good way to start on that one. We've given the ball on this side of the field every time tonight. A couple by turnover. I heard you.
Okay, my bad.
Just trying to finish the sentence.
My bad. Didn't know you heard me.
Blocking the back against the
Oh,
it'll be coming back.
Good.
Thank goodness for that. They did have on the interception, which set them out inside the 10, that backed them up close to midfield. Didn't matter. They scored on the drive. Of course, they blocked a punt and scooped it and scored it. That would have been in pretty good field position there on a good kickoff return by Brown, but it will be coming back, thank goodness if you're a Tallassee fan, all the way back inside the 20.
Yeah, he cut back across the defense, across a kickoff coverage team. Had a huge hole.
I know y'all can see it from up there, but like on the touchdown, I want you to look at the size of the receivers compared to our DBs.
They got some length. They do. 18-yard line, first and 10. Handoff up the middle And a good hard run out across the 20 to the 25 with the fullback.
He gives number 35 for the Bulldogs.
That was another player we don't have a number for.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have number 33 either, do we? Boy.
Roll the clock, 6:09. Chavis is 33. Here we go. It's second down and 3, and it will be Chavis running up the middle and getting the first down out across the 30 to the 31.
He gives to number 33, Hunter Chavis.
There, yeah,
first down for the Bulldogs.
We're just halfway through this first quarter. Already a lot of scoring. And it's just past the 6-minute mark now.
Well, hopefully, you know, we talked about this in the drive earlier. They don't waste no time getting back to the line of scrimmage and get ready to run a play.
Look at the pass. Baker goes down the field, and there's a lot of contact between both sides, and they're going to throw the flag. And I have a feeling they'll throw it on Tallassee, but the first contact was initiated by Atkins for Holtville. He grabbed first, and then Roberts reacted. But that almost always goes against the defense. There's always some nip and tug going on between players, hand fighting, and
now this
normally it goes against the defense.
I was going to say, this is not a spot foul in high school. All the team was moving up there like it was going to be.
15 yards, right?
Yeah. I get confused on that because on Saturday you watch it and it's spot foul, and then on Friday night it's not.
Well, it's 15. Yeah, it's 15 in college, too.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's spot only in the NFL.
Oh, okay.
47-yard line of the hopeful side, but it is a first down. It'll be Chavis running left side, and he'll be tackled by Wright. Nice play by him to turn him over. And a player goes down late, but there'll be no call.
That might have been a little bit of a flop, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, a couple of yards on the first play, so 2nd and 8.
Well, when these receivers come on this side, you can tell how tall they are. Good gracious.
And off up the middle, missed tackle, and he's off and running. It's Chavis, left side inside the 30. After he cut back after gashing the middle, picked up even more yardage, and that'll move the chains once again, 1st and 10. They put him down at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, they spread us out really, really thin and got everybody out of the box, and they just hit us and gashed us right up in the middle.
4 receivers, 2 on each side. Baker and Ziegler in the backfield shotgun. Baker wants to throw again. They're going to go underneath and pass behind Atkins, but he came back and made the catch. And he is tackled at the 23 by Chumley. Pick up a 4.
Yeah, that was a good read by Chase Chumley, cutting him down before he got a chance to do some serious damage on that little route there.
And I think he's a little banged up, or at least his shoe must have come off. He was working on that, and he's going to stay in the game. So here's 2nd down.
Had a flat tire.
High snap. Ziegler will get the handoff. Cuts back, finds some room. A lot of room up the middle. Inside the 20, down to the 15. Looks like he's got another first down.
He gives to number 14, Deshaun Ziegler. First down for the Bulldogs.
Tallassee trying to get some.
We're not getting a whole lot of push in the middle right now.
Not at all. First down from the Tigers' 14-yard line with 3:34 to go in the first quarter. 14-6 hopeful. It is going to be Ziegler right up the middle of the defense again, and he's inside the 5, close to another first down. Looks like he might be a little short, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Their offensive line is definitely winning the day right now.
They got some meat in the middle, and they're pushing our guys off the ball pretty well right now, opening up some big holes for their runners.
Well, we got to start creating some piles instead of standing up, getting blown off the ball. That's what's happening right now.
And it's Chavis again, and it's Chavis going to take it in for the touchdown. 5-yard run, and it is 20-6. Hopeful. 2:57 mark of this first quarter. Nice drive by them. Even after a penalty on the great return on the kickoff, they still marched right down the field. And they have not been stopped yet tonight.
And it's nothing fancy. They're just hitting us right up in the middle.
Welch's extra point try is no good. He hit the crossbar on the bottom of the padding. And it remains 20-6. A 14-point game with 2:57 left and the first quarter. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS Score 94 and Hit 106.
My name is Tristan Moon, owner of Moon's Barbecue at 563 Jordan Avenue in Tallassee, Alabama. Moon started back in Talladega, Alabama in the 50s when my granddad ran it at H.T. Moon. Now we're bringing it to Tallassee to keep the Moon's tradition going. We like to bring great barbecue. We serve everything from pulled pork, ribs, brisket, chicken, mac and cheese, baked bean, potato salad, coleslaw. We do a dessert of the week. Come see us every Tuesday for Taco Tuesday, some of the best tacos you ever had. We're open 10:30 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday, 563 Jordan Avenue in Tallassee, Alabama.
This is Brad Parker with Parker Tire and Service Center. And this is Jamie Bush. We sell BF Goodrich, Michelin, Toyo, just about any tire you need. And we do services on your cars like oil changes, air conditioning, water pumps, just about any maintenance that your car needs. We just want to thank our many customers for allowing us to serve the Tallassee area for the last 30 years and look forward to the next 30 here at Parker Tire and Service Center, 1508 Gilmer Avenue in Tallassee. Check us out on the web at parkertire.com and follow us on Facebook.
Score 94 and Hit 106.
Holtville kicks out of bounds. And instead of taking it at 35, I guess we're going to make them re-kick it.
Huh?
No, they decided they'll take the ball at the 35. Or where it went out of bounds, which I think it went out before it went to the 35, so they can take it at about the 41, 42, looks like we're going to spot it. A couple of scores. Our score here, 20-6 Holtville. It is 14-0 Elmore County in their game against Jemison. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And BTW with the early lead over Pike Road, 8-0 is that score.
I told you, man, it wouldn't shock me if they win.
Running play, last time he had it, he scored, and this time he'll pick up about 9 yards. Trent Morris right up the right side of the Holtville defense. Tallassee finally gets something going after a rough start. They were down 14-0 before we blinked. And,
it looks like we're getting a little hat-on-hat right now.
Yep, playing a little more power here. That kind of opened things up a moment ago with a couple of nice runs from Hooks and McCary, which led to the touchdown by Morris. It will be Hooks, right side, trying to get to the first down. I don't think he did. He was stopped right about the line of scrimmage. He needed a yard, and he might have gotten a good spot. We'll see.
Oh, he's giving it to him on this side, Michael.
Yep, it is enough.
But you know what happened to us last week, right?
Don't say that. I can't imagine we'd see that again.
Great day in the morning. I have flashbacks of that quite often.
First and 10. 48-yard line of Holtville. Well, everybody in tight. There's a motion man, and it's McKenzie right side. They'll fake to him. Here comes Trent right side.
Oh,
terrible face
good
mask.
golly.
My gosh, everybody saw that one. Everybody with a flag threw it. He turned him around 360 on the tackle, and that'll add 15 to the end of the run for the Tigers, give them a first down.
I mean,
that was highway robbery there. He took everything he had from the shoulders up.
We got a player down for Tallassee. We'll take a break.
Yeah. He didn't even try to hide that.
Is your yard taking up too much of your time, or do you simply just need a break? Sunbelt Lawn Works can help.
Hi, I'm Grace McMee, owner and operator of Sunbelt Lawn Works. Look us up on Facebook or give me a call at 415-9775 for a free estimate that's accurate and well priced.
At Sunbelt Lawn Works, we use professional equipment and we'll treat your lawn as if it were our lawn. Sunbelt Lawn Works, where the sun is always shining.
Hornsby and Son Body Shop.
My dad picked it up as a hobby when he was still in the Navy. Once he got out, I followed along with him. We have a great staff. The technology is evolving practically every day. 15, 20 years ago, you would see a concurrence of a same year model car running 5, 6, 7 years. Now they basically change every year. You have to keep up with that technology and kind of move forward.
Hornsby & Son Body Shop, 101B Caldwell Street in East Tallassee.
Score 94 and hit 106.
Another penalty. Penalty, Tallassee with 26. Morris right side picks up about 5, but a penalty flag has been thrown.
The penalty is against the Tigers.
And it's going to be against Tallassee.
Holding against the Tigers.
10-yard penalty from the spot, holding.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
And means 1st and 20 for Tallassee, back to the 37. That was a pretty nice run by Trent, but might have gotten some aid from an illegal play by the Tigers, according to the officials at least. 1st and 20. Had several of those against Sylacauga. Killer penalties, too. Looking to pass. Going deep. Down the field. Open man. McKenzie. And it's interference. But I tell you what, I thought Jaden kind of checked up and went pretty much let the ball go by him. Luckily, he drew the penalty. Maybe he was ahead of us on that. But that'll be a 15-yard penalty, which will not give us the first down by yardage.
15 yards.
It'll put us down at about the 26, 27.
But at least it'll give.
Or 20, it'll be the 22.
Yeah. It'll still be first down and a lot better than 20, for sure.
No doubt. Yeah, but it did look like he hesitated a little bit, and the ball might have been on the money if he could have kept the pace.
I thought it was a good throw, and Jaden was open there for a second. Like you said, it's almost like he checked up a little bit.
Might have misread the ball a little bit. 1st and now 5 after the 15-yard penalty. So it remains first down, just doesn't move the chains. And that's a benefit for Tallassee. Hooks goes right. He will pick up a yard, but no more. 2nd down from the 21. 4 to go. St. James leads Carroll early. It is 14-7. That's after a quarter of play.
You know, that's another thing I don't understand. That penalty happened in the end zone, correct?
Yeah.
Why didn't it go to the 1-yard line?
They don't have that rule here. That's not the way it works in high school or college.
No. All right.
Motion man is Chumley. It'll be a keeper, though, by Morris. Nice cutback, but, boy, they closed the gap quick, and he is unable to get anything more than a yard. Looked like for sure he was going to get more than that, but a great defensive play by Carrion.
3rd down 2.
Yeah, right now, Holtville has been content to outflank us on each edge to keep us from trying to bounce one to the outside. And they've done a really nice job of staying at home to try to stop that outside run.
We had 1st and 5. It was 2nd and 4. Now it's 3rd and 3. A yard at a time. We need a little more than that. Here's McCary. Can he get there? I don't think so. He might have gotten a yard to the 19, maybe the 18. I don't know if he got that much, so it's going to be 4th down, and that will end this first quarter of play. 20-6, Holtville leads it. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Score 94 and hit 106.
The GI Lab at Community Hospital is one of the leading specialty departments in our area. The GI Lab specializes in performing diagnostic and therapeutic procedures such as colonoscopy, which is the gold standard for colon cancer detection. Colon cancer is the 2nd leading cause of death in the United States. More than 50,000 people lose their life to this disease each year. Colon cancer does not discriminate, and it affects all racial and ethnic backgrounds. Colon cancer can occur at any age, but those 50 years or older have an increased risk for developing colon cancer. At Community Hospital, the GI Lab's main goals are to increase awareness of colon cancer, encourage participation in the colon screening process, and perform these screenings with a caring and professional attitude. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Tom Bianchi, our gastroenterologist, at 283-3862. The GI Lab at Community Hospital is here to provide our community with quality, compassionate health care.
Score 94 and hit 106.
(20-6) after the first quarter. Oz with the stats.
Tallassee, 4 first downs, 13 rushes for 80 yards, 2 attempts, no completions, 1 interception. For Holtville, 7 first downs, 11 rushes for 73 yards. They're 3 of 3 for passing for 41 yards.
And And Tallassee with a huge fourth down coming up at 1st and 5. It was 2nd and 4. Then it was 3rd and 3. Now it's 4th and a yard from the 19-yard line as we go to the other side of the field. Trent Morris is in at quarterback. As we get set for the second quarter now. Chumley comes in motion, fake to him. Trent's going to go left, nowhere to go. He's stuffed in the backfield. A little surprised we went that route. Thought we might go back to McCary. He's been pretty solid on these short yardage situations, but a big loss on 4th down and a turnover on downs. Tigers stuffed in the red zone.
Yeah, when you don't have any room to run, it's kind of hard to pick up any yardage. They were on him before he really got the ball.
Holtville with the ball back now after a pretty good drive that stalls. And we'll see what the Bulldogs can do with it with a 2-touchdown advantage. Tallassee is going to take a timeout. This might be one of those come-to-Jesus meetings with Coach Battles and the guys in purple and gold. We'll take a break. After this, we'll come back. More Tallassee and Holtville senior night at J. Holtebron Stadium.
If you're involved in an auto accident, City Collision can help. Contact Dana Haynes. Dana has 3 decades of experience with paint and body work. From minor fender benders to major repairs, see Dana for a lifetime warranty on all repairs. Insurance claims welcome. And City Collision offers truck accessories. Located on the Tallassee Highway, just past the Y, City Collision.
This is Clint McBroom from First Methodist of Tallassee. I'd like to invite you to join us for worship on Sundays with a contemporary worship at 8:50 a.m. in our fellowship hall or a traditional worship at 11 a.m. in our sanctuary. You can also join us by watching our live stream at fumctallassee.com. We would love to have you come and worship the Lord with us on Sunday mornings at 8:50 or 11 a.m.
Keep up with the latest. Like and follow WTLS and Tallassee Times on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Baker goes back to pass and is unable to get anything as he'll be tackled. It will be a sack. They stopped him for a yard loss. Rush Wright was one of the first ones there to get him. As we are underway here in this second quarter, 20-6 lead. A big stop by Holtville on a 4th down play for Tallassee, a 4th and 1. They've got it back. They're going to run Ziegler, who go back up the middle and get to the 25, setting up 3rd down and about 6.
Good open field tackle by Chase Chumley from his safety spot. He came up and filled that hole. So, because that's the run that they've been killing us on. So that was a good stop for us.
It's a big 3rd down. We really haven't been able to do anything defensively. We need a stop. Let's see if we can come up with the goods here. Baker getting the call from the sideline. He's got Ziegler in the backfield. Headley and Atkins are the receivers, flanked out to each side. 5 seconds on the play clock. He's going to have to hurry. He got it off with 1 second, but they called a timeout, so they didn't think he was going to get it off. Coach Franklin takes the break. We'll keep it here with 10:33 to go in this first half of play. And look at some scores from other games around. It's 20-0 Elmore County leading Jemison. No surprise there tonight.
No.
The Panthers trying to get to win number 8 on the season with a pretty decisive lead so far in that one. Also, Central of Phoenix City big in the second quarter over Prattville. 21-0 is the score there.
Boy.
Wicksburg leads Dayville 7-0. Central of Clay County 7, Wetumpka 0. Enterprise 21, Jag 7, Julian. I get those two mixed up sometimes.
Orange Julius.
And I think that's it on the scoreboard for now. We had mentioned a couple other scores a moment ago. St. James up on Carroll 14-7 in the second. And the other one was 8-0 BTW leading Pike Road early in that one. 20-6 our score, Holtville in front, and a 3rd down play coming up. 3rd down and about 6 to go from the 26 of the Bulldogs. Trying to get the right personnel on the field. They reset the play clock. Baker with twins to his left, one receiver to right, looks left. Now pressure coming up the middle. He gets away from it. Now he's got room to run. Out across the 30, and will be tackled by Wright at the 32. That's about where he needed to get to. Let's see if he got it.
Baker stopped short of the first down.
They are spotting it at the 32, which is very close to the line to make.
Fourth down for the Bulldogs.
Ooh, boy, it's going to
He's
be
giving
like
it a look.
inches.
They've already thrown 4 up there, so they want to measure it just to make sure.
Timeout for the measurement.
Yeah, and if he doesn't have the first down, I think you're going for it anyway. I understand you're up 20-6, and it makes it seem like the smart move to punt it, but their offense is pretty good.
And
the defense has been pretty good, too, overall. So
That's right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'd like to see if they have to make that decision. Here come the chains. Stretch them out, and it is a first down. Jerry jumped the gun up there in the box. He said it's short.
I knew it was close.
Yeah, I was a little hesitant to be so optimistic. First down, hopeful, 33-yard line.
On the initial tackle, it didn't look like he got that far, but we've got a pretty bad angle here.
We had him dead to rights. We just got to start making those tackles.
Baker to pass, wants to throw. He does. It's caught at the 42-yard line. First time he's connected with 24. No, that is 29 Headley. And by the way, I don't think he's missed. As you said, he was 3 for 3 in the first quarter. He has continued with that. Another completion and another first down. Ziegler on the running play, up the middle this time. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Pounds forward, across the 45 to the 47. Ends up being about a 5-yard gain.
Stop maybe number 2, Joseph Hooks, and number 5, Carter Sayers.
You're getting a little push and a little bit extra after they have contact. There's a big stop on the other end. Now they're trying to cash it in.
This is that same play. They've been gashing us up the middle, spreading us out 2-2 with number 33 in the backfield. Now they're motioning a guy back over to the right side. So
looking to set up a screen, and it's complete to Chavis. Slips by the first man inside the 50 to 40 and down to the 33. A nice call that opened up for the big back Chavis and puts a 1st and 10 at the 32 for the Bulldogs.
That was a good play call. Set up perfectly. They showed us the same look that they've been gashing us with, and then they hit us with a screen play off of it.
Run up the middle with Ziegler, inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, picking up 5 more.
We give number 14, Ziegler. Stop made by number 9, Eli Williamson. 4-yard gain, 2nd down, 6.
He's a big back.
He is indeed. Good size, young man. Number 33 ain't no small dude either.
Looking to pass again, Baker. And Headley will make the catch once again at the 20. That's another first down. He's a perfect 5 for 5 in this game.
You don't see that a lot in a high school game.
He's got a good arm, and he's got good receivers that can catch it, and he's getting time to throw it. I mean, everything is working. They're mixing it up well.
And you know he's a good athlete. Every snap, he has to jump to stop it.
Yep, here's a running play left side. Ziegler, nice cutback move. He got inside the 15, keeps his feet churning forward. Finally, they'll stop him. Should have forward progress down to about the 13. A 6-yard pickup.
Stop making number 64, Braden Arnold. 2nd down, 3.
Knocking on the door for more. 7:25 to go in this first half. 20-6 is our score. Hopeful leading. Headley will go a shotgun again. Throw underneath, little contact. They will not get the flag this time. Incomplete. McKenzie covering the receiver intended for Atkins. First incompletion right there, and it's 3rd down.
Taking our way into the second quarter to have the first incompletion up.
Yeah, haven't thrown it much, but been very effective when they have. Atkins will go wide left. On the short side up the top is Headley. And Ziegler in the backfield, shotgun. Handoff, Ziegler up the middle, first down inside the 10 and taken down at the 6, which will make a first down and goal for Holtville.
You know, you was talking about the guys being on fire from the quarterback. If you can just mix in a little bit of a passing game to keep you guessing, makes your offense a lot more potent.
Ward is the receiver to the left this time as Atkins goes to the right side alongside Headley. They'll hand it off to Chavis right up the middle, and the Tiger defense there to stop him for a loss. Big play right there as they got up through the middle, and good play by Hayden Johnston, who was one of the first ones to meet him. Second and goal.
6 foot, 259 defensive tackle for Tallassee, and just a junior, be back next year. Good play on him to shed his block there, get penetration, and stop him before he got his head of steam going.
Chavis to the right side of Baker in the shotgun set again. And a run play left side. Chavis hit. They wrap him up. They'll stop him for no gain again. It's going to be third and goal from the 7. A couple of nice plays in a row by this Tallassee defense.
Yeah, first guy to him right there was Christian McCary, number 4, senior for Tallassee. Good job of shedding his block and making a good open field tackle right there.
Winding down, 5:33 to go in a half. And Baker comes all the way to the sideline to get the play from Jason Franklin, the head football coach here. Chavis to his left in the gun again. And he's going to throw it. Out of the backfield he does to Atkins, who's got the catch behind the line. Tries to get by the first man through, and he could not. Chumley got a hold of him, got some help, and they stop him at the 5. It's 4th and goal. Now, do you go for it, or are you trying to kick the field goal here?
I think they're going for it. I don't.
Did miss their last extra point, so
right.
Maybe they feel just as confident going for it here. 4th and goal from the 4.
I'm looking for a fade route in the corner of the end zone on one side or the other.
Well, you got Ward on the left side, Atkins on the right, Headley's in the slot on the right side. Chavis in the backfield with Baker. 4:40 to go. Play clock down to 10 seconds. They may just wind it down and take a timeout to talk it over. And that is what they're going to do. 4:28, 4:27, they stop it. And we'll hold it right here for the moment. See what happens in this next play. And it's a huge play. If they go for it and get 6, it's a 3-touchdown game. Remember, Tallassee will have to kick off to start the second half. Still a little time left here to maybe do something, but boy, it would be a big stop if somehow you can get a stop. Use the final 4:27 to get some points and get it back to within a touchdown.
Yeah, like you said, we really need a stop here and try to turn some of this momentum. The momentum started off in the favor of Hopeful to start with. I mean, just 13 quick points right off the bat, and that's not a good hole to be digging when, you kind of had some struggles on the year. We got to get some momentum going our way before halftime. You're so correct in that.
Well, we will have our Parker Tire Service Center halftime coming up, which will feature the Pride of Tallassee, and they will recognize their seniors. It's coming up. So here's 4th down, and they are bringing the offense back on. They do plan to go for it here from the 4 of Tallassee.
Well, hold on. They may still try to draw us off.
Here's Baker. Handoff, little reverse action. It's Atkins cutting back, going in. Never touched it. Handoff to Chavis, pitch to Atkins, going the other way, reverse touchdown, and it is 26-6. Welch will come on and try the point after.
Yeah, that was hard to tackle anybody when you linebackers don't know which direction to go. I don't know what they were doing.
Franklin will hold, and here comes the kick. It's up, and it is good. Boy, he barely cleared it that time, but it is good. A 21-point lead, 27-6. Hopeful leading Tallassee. 4:21 left in this second quarter.
Another Guardian Credit Union story.
Hey, so what are we doing with your hair today?
I need a trim.
a new dishwasher, and a much-needed vacation. Do you see any grays?
Sounds like you need a personal loan. My friend just got a loan from Guardian Credit Union, and he used it to upgrade his kitchen appliances.
That's what I need to do.
Guardian has great rates and a friendly team that makes payments affordable.
Perfect. I guess stylists really can fix everything.
Connect with Guardian for all your lending needs.
Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 912757.
Tallassee's leading florist is Godwin's Flowers, in the same location since 1971 in the East Tallassee Shopping Center. Godwin's Flowers are always fresh and always the highest quality for any occasion, delivering to most of the surrounding area. Open from 8 to 4 weekdays, except Wednesdays, and from 8 to 11 on Saturdays. Godwin's Flowers. Flowers with a personal touch in the East Tallassee Shopping Center.
Score 94 and hit 106.
Ward kicks. Wells returns. Oh, a shoestring tackle, or it might have been 6. Walker Wells with a nice return. It puts Tallassee at the 40 with 4:15 remaining in the second quarter. Good job by Wells to put us in great field position. After Holtville got a big stop on a 4th down and 1 in the red zone, they marched right back down the field as they've done every time tonight and put 6 on the board, converting on a 4th down from the 4 on a reverse play that scores and makes it a 27-6 lead. But Tallassee with a chance here with the final 3:53 as the clock is running. And it shouldn't be running.
Yeah, should not be running.
Should not be running. Should have been stopped and not starting until the first snap.
He's still running.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything to him.
Walker looked like he was shot out of a cannon on that one.
Yeah, that was a heck of a return right there.
Trent Morris, gun, and in motion comes Chumley. Fake and a run by Trent. Trent will go forward to the 35-yard line.
Number 16, Morris.
3.5 minutes left in the first half. That might actually help us, believe it or not.
Number 45, Hunter.
That running clock. Because if we could score, maybe we don't leave them much time. 3:15 until halftime. And a play that made 5 yards sets up 2nd and 5. McKenzie's wide left side. Trent in a shotgun formation. A couple of big linemen line up in front of him. And Griffin and Arnold. They'll throw down the field deep. All kinds of contact and
what in
incomplete.
The world?
I think most of that was kind of initiated by Jaden. He was shielded, but he was kind of grabbing the back, trying to get out of the way of the defender, and they didn't give him the call. So incomplete, and it's 3rd down.
Initially, to me, and I understand you too, it looked like the defender was facing him when he turned into him and blocked him, but then he turned his back. So
3rd down and 5. The clock is stopped with 2:57 on the completion. McCary and Hooks in the backfield. And it will be a snap to Hooks, who will only pick up a couple. 4th down coming up at the 33. We got a player down for Tallassee. Going to need some help on this one. It's Griffin. Going to be aided to his feet. He'll have to come off for a play, probably. We'll see. Oh, he's going to stay in there.
4th down 3.
But Tallassee's got to go for it here. Obviously down 27-6, 2:42 to go. 4th and 3 from the 33. We tried a 4th and 1 play with Trent Morris a moment ago, and he was stuffed in the backfield. He'll come on the field. They haven't restarted the play clock yet. Now they have. We got a different formation with Battles in shotgun and Roberts to his right. He'll bring Ellis in motion. And this will be a handoff and another reverse and a throw out of it to Chumley. 1st down inside the 25 to the 20. So we did a little bit of flattery there with an imitation, a little similar, I guess, to what they did, except we threw out of it. And it picks up the 1st down. Nice job to move the chains. And it was a big one. They needed that.
A little trickeration there, like Bush Jr. would say.
It almost looked like it was going to blow up. So they got to it quick, but he was able to get it out of there and find a wide open receiver and Chase Chumley. 1st down at the 22 now with 2 minutes to go in this first half of play.
1st down 10 for the Tigers.
Henderson returns to the backfield alongside Morris. McKenzie comes in motion. Fake to him and a run right up the middle. And Trent will get Not much, maybe a yard or two. You drop him at a 21-yard line.
And it looks like there's a hole there, and about time he hits it, it closes fast.
Yeah, they're quick.
They are quick on the offensive line. On the defensive line.
But they're start paying attention to this clock a little more now. It's a minute 28.
They're also staying at home. They're not chasing any of the motion, so that's why they're being able to close those holes up so quickly. They're not getting deceived by any of the motion or following the backs. They're staying at home.
Trips formation left side, one receiver right. Empty backfield for Morris out of the shotgun. He'll roll left, looking to throw, looking for a receiver. He's just going to run it. He'll go inside the 20 to the 15 and be taken out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
And what about a late hit?
Stops the clock at 1:04, and I think he might be right at the first down. Let's see.
He's going to be close, I believe, to the sticks. It's kind of a hard angle from where we're at.
14.
Third down, 2 for the Tigers.
He's short, third down and a yard.
C says we're at 3rd and 2.
Morris with hooks to his right. And he'll roll right, looking to pass. Comes back to the left and is tackled in the backfield. Could not take a sack, but he couldn't get away from the defender. And that is Martin who made the tackle. As they'll stop the clock, Tallassee have to use a timeout. That was a big play by Holtville. 4th down coming up. At 3rd and a yard, now it's 4th and 9. 51.4 till the half. Well, now you're pretty much in a passing situation.
Yeah,
you got to get protection for him, too.
Yeah, because the field goal's not doing you any good right here.
Well, that's a long one, too, on top of that. This is kind of the extent of the range for Carswell. He's got the leg for it. But.
And see, on that one, we had our receiver actually broke free in the end zone, but Trent had already had to come out of the pocket and roll to the right, and he didn't see anybody.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. One thing, Trent, he does roll out in a lot of the pass plays, and they're probably designed rollouts, but I don't know if that was one of those where he was supposed to go right, but looked like he had a good clean pocket, and he took off.
It was. I think it was a rollout call.
Yeah,
it just when the penetration is what got him. I mean,
and he tried.
I think he was wanting to throw it backside.
Yeah, and I think he was just going to try to run for it when he reversed the field and ran right into the defender. Here's 4th down and 9. The Tigers need it here. Trent throws to the end zone. There's contact and
touchdown.
Catch is made somehow. I don't know how, but Jaden McKenzie comes up with it. Did they give it to it?
Yes, it looked like he was trying to.
They waved the arms. Touchdown.
You were seeing battles like I was seeing, and then hooks came from the other side. Nice.
Yeah,
I mean McKenzie.
You almost could have called a flag on a penalty there, although I guess it was incidental. Doesn't matter. Tallassee makes the catch. That was almost a must-have for the touchdown, 23-yard pass.
Nice.
From Morris to McKenzie. So here comes the extra point try.
Number 24, Carswell.
Now they finally say touchdown. And they are also doing, an offsetting penalty afterwards, I think. He was showing something to us. I didn't see it. His back was turned to him. Here comes the kick by once again, Carswell's kick is blocked. That hasn't happened all season. And we got 2 in the night. 27-6. Well, 20. They'll put the points up there eventually on the scoreboard. 27-12. 46.1 seconds left till halftime. We'll be back.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Time to give the snub to that ugly tub. Time to contact Bath Innovations. With more than 30 years of providing families in the river region with the very best bathroom remodels.
When you need a renovation without the aggravation, call Bath Innovations today.
Bath Innovations ADA specialists offer tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, grab bars, and bench seats, all backed by the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. View their design center on the Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or look them up at bathinnovations.com. It's time to make your bathroom beautiful and safe with Bath Innovations of Alabama.
When you need a renovation without the aggravation, call Bath Innovations today.
Score 94 and hit 106. Rock and Jocks.
An incidental face mask penalty against Holtville allows Tallassee to kick from the 45, and they tried the onside kick, but they blew it dead before the ball even went 10 yards.
We were offsides.
And I think Holtville would have recovered it, and I don't know why they would have blown that dead when you let it kick.
Dead ball foul. Offside.
Call it a dead ball. All right. Well, because it's fortunate for us. So back-to-back the 40, we get to kick it again. So if you don't blow it dead, then Holtville could have taken the ball right there and would have had great field position for the final 46 seconds. But they blew it dead. I don't think that was the right call. I don't think you're supposed to do that on those. I think you're supposed to throw the flag but not blow the whistle. For that reason right there. All right, we'll be kicking off here from the 40. Might want to kick it deep now. Fake it, and now we'll probably line up and kick it as far as we can kick it. Need to cover it. Let's get in the locker room with no more points. 27-12 our score. Holtville in front. A fourth down touchdown from Morris to McKenzie on a pass play from 23 yards out. Has it to a two-score game again. Here comes a return. And once again, pretty good return out to the 47. Not bad field position. As Price sets him up with 38.1 and kind of a short field. And the question is, if you're Jason Franklin, do you try anything now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. They're going to get the ball to start the second half.
The way they're playing.
The way their quarterback throws it, yeah, probably
take
a good
a couple
point.
of shots.
Now, if something goes wrong, then you're back to a one-score game, though. But they have had no issues at all offensively tonight.
Okay.
Got a penalty flag. Apparently, it's going against Tallassee. They already started stepping it off, and it is face mask, personal foul variety, 15 yards. Well, I think you definitely try something now. And you probably would have done something anyway with a good field position. You deep in your own territory, maybe not. But now they're on the 38 of Tallassee with 38 seconds. And do you have them with 2 timeouts on? I think would have got on the scoreboard.
1.
All right, 1 to go. Here comes a running play right side. It is Brown running. He is inside the 30. He's inside the 20. He's to the 10, and he'll score. I don't think anybody touched him there. It's a flag down on the field back near the line of scrimmage. We'll see if it holds.
I saw the hold, but I was wondering if they was going to call it.
They did. Holding is the indication.
Yeah.
Brown would have had a touchdown, but it's coming back.
The Bulldogs says 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
Maybe there's a reason there was such a big hole over there, right?
Maybe that was it. Well, it backs it up to midfield. To the 45, actually. It's only like a 7-yard penalty.
Yeah, their right tackle had a good tackle on our defensive end on that side.
Well, they moved Brown to the backfield, and we see why. He's normally lined up on the line as a receiver. Here is passing play, throw over the middle. Atkins has it at the 34 of Tallassee. Big tackle made by Wright. He picked up about 10 of what they needed. They'll use one of those timeouts here. 19 seconds at the 34. It was a gain of about 10, so they were first and 17, so now it's second and about 7.
You notice that guy throws it kind of a sidearm throw. It's a weird delivery.
He drops that elbow.
21 seconds on the clock to the half. 27-12, Holtville leading, looking for more. And as you say, you've got them with no more timeouts now, right?
Correct.
That's it. So they'll have to work the sidelines, or if they get a first down, they have to hurry to get up, as they'll stop the clock just to move the chains.
Yeah, they've got them with 0 on the scoreboard now, too.
Yeah.
So they fixed that. He can throw it sidearm, 3/4, whatever. He's doing a good job.
Well, they got some weapons. We got to just try to keep them out of the end zone.
I wonder if he's one of their pitchers on that state championship baseball team.
I don't know
You know
about
what
that.
I mean?
I need to go back and look at their game changer and see.
He's got a pretty good little arm.
2nd and 7 from the 20 or the 34-yard line. Got to get to the 27.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to go deep down the field for Brown, and it is incomplete. Good play by Chumley. He got back to get a hand in there. He had a step on him, and he was able to knock it out for 3rd down and 7.
They like to kill the hopeful band down there.
Yeah, they're almost in the way there. 13 seconds left.
What was that game where the dude ran all over the band?
Cal Stanford.
That's it.
Classic.
We almost had that situation here.
Yeah, it's a good thing that ball wasn't over a few yards, or they would have been plowed over for sure. Yeah, might not want to be standing right there until this is in the books for the half. They're going to be going right back to the end zone next few plays, possibly if they can. No timeouts left. 13 seconds. They're going to run right with Brown. Kind of an interesting call. And he will run to the 30. And he did not get out of bounds, I don't think. Yep, that's going to run the clock out. Well, they stop it to move the chains. 4.6. They're going to have to hurry to get to the line to get a snap off. Coach Franklin trying to get his guys up there and get them ready. I don't know if it's going to work. They've already started the clock. Well, the official didn't give them the indication. Now they do, and it's going to end the period. There you go. That'll do it. A little surprised they went with a running play there with 13 seconds left and no timeouts, and it's a break for Tallassee. It remains 27-12 through one half of play. The Parker Tire Service Center halftime report is coming up next as we continue senior night action from Tallassee's J. Honeybrand Stadium. More coming up.
It's football season. And at WTLS, there's no shortage of football conversation. From Monday morning quarterbacking to play-by-play coverage of the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tallassee Tigers. We've got the Lindy's Football Report and Nick Saban Show on Thursday nights. And on location broadcast on Fridays with the wake-up call at First Community Bank and River Region Sports live at Louis. Regardless of the day, we're always kicking the pigskin around. WTLS, Score 94 and Hit 106.
All of us at HDD Broadband are extremely proud to offer our state-of-the-art fiber-to-the-home network. We are now offering residential packages which consist of 250 megabytes for $65 a month, 500 megabytes for $75 a month, 1 gig for $95 a month, and 2.5 gigs for $165 a month. We've lowered our residential rates as we committed to in 2022 and have incorporated a 1 gig service and a 2.5 gig service for residential and commercial customers. Current customers may call and adjust their data packages if they wish or enjoy their new adjusted rate based on their current service. Please give us a call at 334-430-0049 to apply for service and information on our new rates. You may add us on Facebook at HDD Broadband to stay up to date on our current locations and updates on pre-registration. Feel free to view our webpage at hddbroadband.com.
The GI Lab at Community Hospital is one of the leading specialty departments in our area. The GI Lab specializes in performing diagnostic and therapeutic procedures such as colonoscopy, which is the gold standard for colon cancer detection. Colon cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States. More than 50,000 people lose their life to this disease each year. Colon cancer does not discriminate and it affects all racial and ethnic backgrounds. Colon cancer can occur at any age, but those 50 years or older have an increased risk for developing colon cancer. At Community Hospital, the GI Lab's main goals are to increase awareness of colon cancer, encourage participation in the colon screening process, and perform these screenings with a caring and professional attitude. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Tom Bianchi, our gastroenterologist, at 283-3862. The GI Lab at Community Hospital is here to provide our community with quality, compassionate health care.
People are talking about revived traditions. It's not football or baseball or basketball, not soccer, volleyball, or lacrosse, but it goes with any sport. It's Louie's Chicken Fingers, 1410 Gilmer Avenue in Tallassee. Louie's has chicken fingers, wings, catfish, hush puppies, fresh veggies, salads, wraps, and more. Catering is available too. Specials and updates on Facebook at Louie's of Tallassee. Before the game, after the game, anytime is Louie's time. Louie's Chicken Fingers, 1410 Gilmer Avenue, 991-4367.
Hey, it's Brad Parker and Jamie Bush at Parker Tire and Service Center.
It's tailgating time. Don't let car troubles ruin your road trips.
Let us help you with new Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, and Toyo tires.
Whether you're headed to the big game or just across town, change your oil, lube, and filter.
And don't forget a checkup for your engine.
Parker Tire and Service Center.
1508 Gilmer Avenue in Tallassee.
We as a community should be aware of the huge importance and the role small businesses contribute to our community. Small businesses impact Tallassee in a variety of ways, from interpersonal relationships to local government to the economy. The economic benefits of small businesses are numerous. With the revenue that small businesses generate, this tax money gets fed into the local economy to create better opportunities and more resources within our community. Please look at Tallassee First and shop local.
Don't worry, chillax. With Chillax Comfort Heating and Air. No matter the season, no matter the job. Installs on new construction, service calls or changeouts. Contact Mac at Chillax. That's Mac Smith with 27 years in the business. And he's always on call, 24/7. Call 415-1188. Look him up on Facebook and be sure to like Chillax Comfort Heating and Air. Alabama license number 23205.
WTLS Tallassee Pike Road, the home for the Tallassee Tigers since 1954. Score 94 and hit 106.
It's intermission. That means it's time for the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report.
And welcome back. This is the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. Stephen Oz Osborne flying solo tonight. Might have some little feedback from Michael in just a moment. Let me give the quick stats. Then we'll do an analysis and discussion on this. So Tallassee, 6 first downs, 19 rushes for 83 yards, 2 of 5 passing for 32 yards. Had a good conversion down here to Chumley on the side. Holtville, 11 first downs, 22 rushes, 112 yards, 7 of 9 passing for 89 yards. It didn't start off well for Tallassee. First of all, had the interception. And then the block punt.
Yeah, we dug a big hole. I mean, that's what it was. At the beginning of the game, you're down 14-0 before you even get going good, and They overcame it a little bit when they got the nice drive, but you look at a couple of things, I think, in the first half. The fourth down stop that they got when we were going in to make it a one-possession game, and the fourth down conversion for them that turned into a touchdown. And that really is the difference in the game with 2 scores. One thing Tallassee's not done is gotten a stop tonight. So they're going to have to get a stop in the second half on the opening drive and hope to drive down and get back in the football game.
But it all comes down to the battle in the trenches. I mean, you look at the line, and Tallassee's not moving the line. They're being moved around. I mean, that's as simple as that. And the penetration is just enormous.
Yeah, and they had the miscues with it, and it's just too tough to overcome right now.
That's
but
right.
There's still the fact that they were able to get the fourth down touchdown was huge.
Yes,
which I think gets us back in the football game a little bit, a chance to at least have some life going into the second half.
And you look at it, the original game plan Tallassee has when they have Trent being able to try to run the passing game, but the penetration again doesn't give Trent any time. They have to go back to the Wildcat formation. It seems it's working pretty well at times, but we've also had times where they've stuffed it because they knew what was coming. You always say you want to set the tone coming out the second half. I don't know what tone needs to be set. The first half was, like you said, we dug a hole. I don't think we put the shovel down because we did overcome a few of those errors, but we never could take control of the game. And you've got to eventually take control to be able to come back tied up, possibly swing the momentum, and we just haven't been able to get the momentum that we need as far as to sustain anything. So I will see they've got a lot of weapons. They really do. Compared to us, and I hate to say that because we've got athletes. We do have people that can make big plays, but they just come in with Ziegler. They come in with Baker. They come in with the receiver Huntley.
Headley.
So, you know, it's tough on our defense. And again, we've got a lot of guys playing both ways. I'm not throwing excuses because a lot of teams do, but man, it really it'll hurt you when you've got some of those playmakers that you want them to come through on offense, but they just came off of a defensive stand, or they just came off of defending a long drive by Holtville, and Holtville could have possibly scored on the drive, whatnot, and it's really hard. So,
well, they got continuity. They got a little flow going with their offense, mixing it up, and Tallassee's seen some good plays, but then they'll have one go backwards.
That's right.
We got to see some more consistency on that side as well as we get in the second half. We'll take a timeout. We will come back. The Pride of Tallassee coming up next. The Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report again. Your score, Hopeful leading at the break, 27-12.
I came up with as I drove across the bridge. Mount Dump More in Tallassee.
They're going to dump on us.
Man, we're dumping there. It's a landfill. It's gradually getting higher.
They're dumping right in their backyard. They don't have to dump on top of somebody.
Wake up with the Wake Up Call. Weekdays at 6 on Score 94 and Hit 106. Streamed live on Facebook and 1300WTLS.com.
At CB&S Bank, we're always at the forefront of providing tailored, cutting-edge financial solutions to our customers. It's just another reason why CB&S Bank has been here since 1906. Meet your financial goals with our customer-focused checking accounts and savings accounts for all of life's stages, events, and seasons. Compare our accounts online for the custom features that keep you moving forward at cbsbank.com. CB&S Bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Are you in the market for a new home, selling yours, or would like to rent? Let New Stone Realty help you. We serve the Tri-County area, offering both sales and property management services. Visit our website for information on featured properties at newstonehomes.com. New Stone Realty LLC, a member of the National Association of Realtors, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Score 94 and Hit 106.
27-12 is our score at the half. And Hopeful on top. As we get to listen to the Pride of Tallassee, they'll be introducing seniors tonight. We turn it over to Michael Bird upstairs.
Ian is escorted by Terry and Nora Mankinson. His college plan side. Danica Bishop is escorted by Layla Jones and Sharon Clayton. Her plan to attend Southern Union, major in cosmetology. Ethan Butler is escorted by Eddie Butler and Zachary Butler.
Southern Union for EMT training, and then Fire Academy to become a firefighter. Macy Crane is escorted by Jake and Jennifer Crane. She plans to attend Auburn University to major in speech pathology. Madison Crawford has also been a member of the swim team that was honored earlier. She's escorted by Amy Crawford, Mike Mosquito, and Carly Johnson. She plans to attend Southern Union to become an interrogator in criminal cases. Kristen Davidson is escorted by Cincinnati Davidson. She plans to attend Auburn University to become a registered nurse. Amelia Easterling is escorted by Jennifer Easterling. She plans to attend UAB to study radiology. Luna Gant is escorted by Lee and Dawn Gant and Janice Brown. Her college plans are undecided, but she wants to work in automotive mechanics. Scarlett Gomez is escorted by Luis and Sally Gomez. She plans to join the Air Force. Join eventually become an orphanist. Anna Griggs is escorted by Mark and Tammy Griggs and Colin Griggs. She plans to attend Troy University to major in music education. Raven Haynes is escorted by Jennifer Haynes and Aura Haynes. He plans to attend Troy University to major in music education. Maddox Haynes is escorted by Jeffrey Haynes and Aura Haynes. He plans to attend Southern Union and major in mechanics. Mackenzie Holloway is escorted by David and Amy Holloway, Crystal Criswell, and joined by sisters Kaylee and Ayla. She plans to join the workforce upon graduation. Maria Elizabeth Lynn is escorted by Clint and Shelley Lynn and brothers Alex and Jesse Lynn. She plans to attend Southern Union to become a registered nurse. Morgan is escorted by Ben and Missy Nichols and Mallory Nichols. She plans to attend Troy University to major in elementary education. Avery Nolan is escorted by Brock and Courtney Nolan. She plans to attend Auburn University to major in marketing with a minor in agribusiness. Jack Parker was a member of the swim team that was honored at Pregame. He's escorted by Brad and Sean Parker. He plans to attend Southern Union to study electrical technology. Sarah Jane Patterson is escorted by Kyle and Whitney Patterson and Amanda and Bobby Glasgow. She plans to attend Troy University to major in dance. Jacqueline Sanchez is escorted by Osvaldo and Maribel Sanchez. She plans to attend Auburn University to major in engineering. Jasmine Sanchez is escorted by Luis and Maria Sanchez. She plans to attend the University of Montevallo and major in fine arts to become an industry animator. Amaya Skipper is escorted by LaQuinta Skipper and Antonio Hutchinson, brother of Amari Skipper. She plans to attend Alabama University and major in nursing. Gabrielle Thomas is escorted by Corey and Erica Thomas and Jacqueline Thomas. She plans to attend Miles College, major in accounting, and is to aspires to be an advocate for justice and equality in the African American community.
Trevor Towery is escorted by Roxy Ormelo, Kevin Ormelo. He plans to attend Troy University and major
in automotive journalism. Grace Walker is escorted by Joel and Amanda Walker. She plans to attend Southern Union and major in dental hygiene. Gracie Wallace is escorted by Jody and Michelle Wallace. She plans to attend Auburn University and major in applied biotechnology with a minor in horticulture sciences. Madeline Weldon is escorted by Dallas and Stephanie Weldon. She plans to attend Troy University and major in nursing to become a labor and delivery nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Pride of Tallassee class of 2024. Please join us for THS Loyalty.
Pride of Tallassee performing at halftime, of course, with the recognition of the senior players in the Pride of Tallassee marching band. Halftime 27-12 is our score. Hopeful leading. The second half is coming up next.
Hey, this is Jeremy Taunton with Tallassee True Value. Come by and see me, Dale Taylor, or Brad Roberts for all your building material needs. And if you need a paint color matched, we can do it with our state-of-the-art matching system. Tallassee True Value. We're local folks you've trusted since 1993. For all your hardware, lumber, paint, plumbing supplies, plumbing fixtures, windows, doors, nuts, and bolts, we've got it. And if we don't, we can get it for you. Tallassee True Value, 1400 Gilmer Avenue.
Hi friends, Eric Cresswell here at Tallassee Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Join us now through November 30th for our Black Friday sales event. Red tags are marking amazing deals all over the lot and a chance for you to score massive savings. We are loaded with the new Dodge Challenger and the SRT models and even the 2023 Swinger. Fuel your adrenaline with the undeniable horsepower. Shop us online at TallasseeAutomotive.com. Tallassee Automotive, drive a little, save a lot.
Score 94 and hit 106.
It's time for our Segrist Law Student Athlete of the Week. It's presented by the District Attorney, Mike Segrist, and the one for our final week. Senior night versus Holtville tonight is Bryson Rigsby, a junior for the Tigers, the son of Abe and Brooke Rigsby, wears number 1 for the Tigers, plays quarterback and defensive back. He's played varsity ball now for 3 years. He spent 11 years in football, starting just at the age of 6 in the youth football leagues. Bryson's also a member of the varsity baseball team, plays shortstop, second base, and the outfield. He's played baseball for about 14 years. Bryson would love to play sports in college. He's planning on attending Auburn, where both of his parents graduated. He's unsure of his major right now. While at THS, he has worked towards an advanced diploma, taking all honors classes, including dual enrollment and AP courses. When asked about his dream job, Bryson responded, probably a real estate agent. In his spare time, he plays sports and spends time with his family. His favorite color is blue, and his favorite food is steak.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
When asked for advice to upcoming football players, he said he would encourage them to always work hard, never take anything for granted. What he likes most about the new school is being able to get to his classes a lot faster. This week's Student Athlete of the Week is Bryson Rigsby. Again, it's presented by District Attorney Mike Segrist. You were saying, Scott?
All I know is my guys at Mooney Hollow would be proud of me. I got cheese fries, and I did get the cheeseburger.
Well, you know, we have food up here in the press box from the Tallassee Athletic Club. They've taken care of us all year, TAC has.
Have you seen the size of the person you're talking to?
You had to have more. Okay.
No, well, you see how far it is over there.
I know. That's all right. I'm glad you got you something, though.
Yeah, but the guys at Mooney Hollow, they'd be proud of me now. They're sitting around the fire listening to us.
We're good.
You know, Chad, he's the one that does. I think he's got a commercial with.
That's right. He's Sunbelt Lawn.
Sunbelt Lawn,
Yep.
that's right.
Let me give you some scores while we have a minute before we get to the second half. Here are some scores from other games taking place tonight. Central Big over Prattville at halftime, 35-0. Booker T. Washington leading Pike Road at halftime, 8-3. It is Dadeville up on Witzburg now. It's 14-7. That's his halftime score. Central of Clay County in the third quarter leading Wetumpka 14-7. Beauregard up on Lincoln. It's 28-0. The St. James Trojans lead Carroll 21-14. That's going into the third quarter. Enterprise over Julian by a score of 42-7. That's a second quarter score. Benjamin Russell 21-13 advantage over Valley. Bayside whipping Alabama Christian. It's 21-0 at halftime. Auburn is up on Smith Station by 20, 28-8. Last score was in the second quarter. In Elmore County, 35-0 lead over Jemison. That game is at halftime. So those are some scores we have. We mentioned ours, 27-12 as we get ready to start this second half. Holtville jumped out to a 14-0 lead. And they scored on every possession except the very last one when the clock got them. So they have been very efficient on offense. Tallassee's had a couple of drives stall. They've also had the turnovers and a block punt to go with it. So turnover on downs on a 4th and 1 was also a part of that. We have the ball on the 40, ready to kick it off as Alec Carswell, one of the seniors of the 11 on this roster for the Tigers here on senior night. So he gets the whistle. He'll approach it and kick an onside-er. And it is picked up by Holtville, and here they come the other way. Inside the 35 to the 34. They were ready for that. Tristan Gullich grabbed it and was in stride. And not only covered it up, but got a nice return to go with it.
Big offensive tackle, number 58, said, I'm going to run and rumble with the ball for a few yards. They thought he was going to fall on it. He said, no, I don't think so.
We were looking for an advantage. We haven't been able to stop him. We figured we'd try that. That didn't work. They tried it one time and got an offsides penalty on that onside kick. Ended up having to kick it again and kicked it deep. Well, easy short field, you would think, for Hopeful. They've been pretty tough to stop tonight. As we mentioned, only the clock is done. Here's a left side run for Ziegler. 25-20, 15, 10. Fumble the football. It's on the ground. Tallassee's got it at the 6. He was coasting towards the goal line and left the football behind. The Tigers covered up. Rush Wright comes off the pile with it.
And I think he just dropped the ball.
I think he did.
Because he really didn't get hit. That was kind of weird.
It was a gift.
Yes.
He was going in to make this a 3-score football game, and Tallassee gets the turnover at their own 6-yard line to see if we can make something of it. We needed a break.
Yes, we
First
did.
one, basically, we gotten all night.
I hope we're not running behind 54. He can't even run onto the field. Is he hurt?
I don't know.
If he ain't, he ought to be.
That Bayside Alabama Christian game right there looks like you're going to catch up a game on right there, Michael. I went the wrong way with that one.
There's still some football to be played. Left side run. And it is McKenzie who will lose a yard. It'll be second down and 11.
Number 8.
Just not much doing on the left side over there.
Stop made by number 50, Doc Martin. Second down, 11.
Hooks and McCary in a Wildcat formation. And it is Joseph Hooks going right and going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, still no gain. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, we just don't have any openings. We don't have any room to run the football. We're not creating any holes for our running backs.
This is 3rd and long. This is a tough spot when you're on your own 6. 10 yards to go for a first down. Shotgun for Morris. Here comes the blitz. He's going to throw it up. Got one-on-one for Ellis, who made the catch. He had to come back and battle his way through the defender to make the grab, but he made it at the 31. Huge catch for the senior receiver.
First down for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was a good catch by Brody. And Trent just had to heave the ball up and get rid of it because they were bearing him down.
First down from the 31. Huge gain of 25 yards. Play flag and then run by Morrison.
Oh,
picked
no,
him up
come
slanted.
on.
That's a penalty. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
And it'll
Come
be a
on
penalty.
now.
Ball came out, but it's down, and we'll have a 15-yard tack-on penalty after that. And our guys got to keep their composures. We're going to get 15. Let's not give it back to them. Trent gets up. I think he's okay.
Pads all cocked sideways, though. See, if I was the head coach of the other team, he would come out for me, and he'd have to stand over there on the sideline with me because you're up 2 touchdowns and you do something stupid like that, like pull a WWE move on the quarterback, you deserve some time on the sideline.
Time is called, and it's time called by Holtville. 9:49 to go in the third quarter, 27-12. Bulldogs lead the Tigers.
Hi, this is Brad Mason, City President of First Community Bank of Central Alabama. I would like to take this opportunity to invite each of you to stop by and visit us at one of our 2 convenient locations in the Tallassee community. We are located at 526 Gilmer Avenue and at 28 Neptune Road. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with any of your financial needs. We have a wide variety of deposit products such as checking, savings, money market, and CDs. If you're wanting to buy a boat or automobile or thinking of refinancing your home, come see one of our loan officers and we'll be glad to assist you. First Community Bank has been serving the Tallassee community for over 7 years. We are your locally owned hometown community bank. Please call us at 283-2299 or visit us on the web at fcbca.com.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Score 94 and hit 106.
Timeout was taken by Holtville. We got 9:49 to go in the third quarter, a 27-12 score. There was a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty against the Bulldogs, and Tallassee has it 1st and 10 from their own 45. And we got one of their coaches up here. I guess that's a coach who's screaming down the field saying it was Bush League. I don't know what he's saying it's Bush League. That was an obvious infraction by their defender.
Yeah, because they're saying we retaliated and pushed him down, you know.
Okay, well, that may be the case. I didn't see that part. And usually that's what happens when something is called by one team or on one team. The other team has a retaliation that waves off the penalty pretty much and wipes it out. Thank goodness they didn't call that. We got a whistle blown at the line. Not sure what for. I don't know if we weren't set yet. We tried to hurry out there and snap it before they were really ready.
He had already blown it into play, didn't he?
Procedure against Tallassee.
The legal procedure call against the Tigers.
It'll be 1st and 15. Back them up 5 to the 40.
The Tigers assess 5 yards.
We have this drive started our own 6. Had a big 3rd and 10 bomb. They got a first down. Straight down the field to Ellis from Morris, and now 15-yard penalty has given us another first down, but the Tigers start off with a procedure, and it's 1st and 15 from their own 40-yard line. Morris looks to pass, does. Catch is made by Battles. Nice grab on a low throw. He'll take it across midfield to the 48 and leave us with a 2nd and 5. They got 10, but again, we had the 5-yard penalty, so still behind the chains a little.
Yeah, good pickup on that play. And Trent kind of threaded the needle on that, and Battles were just kind of in a little sit-down route right there in the zone. Good pitch and catch.
It is 2nd down and 5 from the 49-yard line. Morris in the shotgun set with McKenzie coming in motion. He's going to pass out of it. At least he was looking to. It's a fake. Actually, I was fooled, and it was Morris running, and he got a yard or two.
Stop made number 36, Josh Jimenez. Third down 3.
Third and short. We are going to have about 3 to go to get a first down. Morris throwing. Battles catching it. First down inside the 40 down to the 36. 8:39 to go in the third quarter. Another first down on the pass, this time to Battles. A couple of catches in a row for him from Morris.
Yeah, Battles has done a good job tonight. Him and Brody both have done a really nice job catching the football tonight. They've got good hands. We just got to, get them open and get the ball to them.
Play action, run. Left side, keeper for the quarterback, Morris. There's more of that extracurricular. You got to throw a flag on that. Somebody is.
Morris, the ball carrier, stop made by number 28.
There's a lot of pushing going on out here and extra activity.
And that's the exact same player that picked him up and body slammed him a while ago. That just did that again.
Yeah, and they've blown the whistle already. So.
Yeah, that's twice in a row. I don't know why that coach doesn't pull him and put him on the bench over here.
Play made a couple, 2nd and 8 from the 34 of Holtville.
I can tell you what Woody Weaver would have done if that had been us. You'd have been standing on the sideline with him. He wasn't going to tolerate stuff like that.
Ellis and Hooks go right. Get a late substitution, get Battles in there with McKenzie, and now we got to use a timeout. 7:42 on the clock, left in the third. We'll take a break. 27-12, Hopeful on top.
If biscuits look the same in the end, does it matter where they came from? Does it matter if they're made 18 days ago or 18 minutes? Does it make a difference if they're made by a machine in a factory or made by hand by a single person? Hardee's made from scratch biscuits with caramel, icing, and crumb topping, because there's nothing fresh about frozen biscuits.
Neptune.
My name is TJ Gray. I work in Department 5082. It is a great place to work because of the benefits, and I'm exactly 60 seconds from work.
Neptune Technology Group, Tallassee, Alabama.
Score 94 and hit 106.
$7:42 left in the third quarter, 27-12. Tallassee with a 2nd down and 8 to go from the 34-yard line. And it is Morris running, and he is going to be taken down at the line. Well, we got some real antics going on with some of the guys on the field. A little bit over the top, I would say.
Same player.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy out here.
Yeah, might want to get him under control.
I mean, it literally is the same player every time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call no names. I ain't going to call no numbers. But it's literally the same guy over and over and over again.
3rd down and 8. The play failed again. Ball at the 34 of Hopeful. Morris with Adeo in the backfield alongside this time. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. He's got time. He's going to throw. He's going to throw for Ellis, who made a catch early. He's got another one inside the 10. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. I'll give some credit to Nolan Adeo, who was the blocking back, who stepped up to pick up the blitzer. It gave Morris just enough time to get that one off, and Ellis makes another grab. 1st and goal, Tigers.
You're right. Nolan is the one that was kind of the guy that saved that play on in the backfield, but you got to give credit to Brody. That's 2 heck of a catches down the same sideline over here, basically just throwing it up 50-50 ball. And he's fought his guy off and caught it both times.
2 big plays, so let your guy make a play, and he's done it.
Well, if you notice, Brody's a good bit taller than this defensive back on this side over here.
Trent running right, and he got him from behind just by the shoestrings. A tackle made by Phelps as he got inside the 5, close to the 3, and we got some more back and forth going on down there.
I actually think I saw a flag on that one.
And this better not be against us, because this is a huge penalty if it is.
Well, most especially with the antics that we've seen. If that's against us, that's just
Well,
solid.
I'm not saying that it's wrong. I just said we
Yeah.
don't need to make a penalty like this if it is against us.
Right. Our guys ain't backed up yet or backed off. Let's see
Dead
what
ball
we got.
foul. Personal foul against the Bulldogs. They'll be assessed half the distance to the goal.
It is against Holtville to go half the distance.
I think that was a call where they're trying to get it under control. That
Yeah.
wasn't that blatant. I mean, it was, he was on the ground, but it wasn't blatant. I think they're just trying to get control of things.
Well, we
right
heard
now.
the white hat before the game. He put down the ground rules, and
That's right.
maybe he's trying to get it, like you say, back to where, like you say as well, some of this chippiness is gone. And we've had plenty of that here, and let's drive along. 6:35 on the clock. At first to goal from the 2 for the Tigers, down 27-12, trying to claw their way back into this one. McCary and Hooks in the backfield. It's Christian McCary going left, going in, and it is a touchdown. Christian McCary, the senior, goes in and puts Tallassee within 9 points now, 27-18.
There's a flag on the play.
All right, let's see what's that going to be.
There's a flag on the play.
Maybe it's a post-touchdown penalty.
I think it is. Celebration.
Well, if that's the case, that's not good. It means you're going to back them up on the kick. And that's looking like that's what they're signaling towards the sideline.
Touchdown is good. Dead ball
Unsportsmanlike.
foul. Unsportsmanlike
Too many of those
conduct.
penalties this year, you wonder sometimes why you struggled. And when you're not able to get a lot of success and you shoot yourself in the foot, we're going to kick the ball from the 25 when we kick off now because of that one. Got to be able to act like you've been there. Control your emotions. 27-18. Going for 2 to try to make it a 7-point game. We've had 2 extra points blocked tonight. And Alec Carswell's been money all season, but they have gotten penetration. So we got to go for 2 here. Now, the thing is, Hopeful can take the penalty on the kick. And I'm talking about the extra point try or choose to do it on the kickoff. And I tell you, with a 27-18 2-score game right now, I believe I'd make him take the 15 on this extra point try.
Right. I think I would,
And I understand the field position advantage that you'll get on a kickoff, but this is a big point in the game, or 2 if we're going for 2.
There's another flag now.
Call of unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs.
Wow. So that, I guess that's going to wipe off the penalty. That's a penalty against them for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, our coaches are going. I think it's going to wave each other off, but I think there was some mouthing going on
again.
I thought I seen one go up in the air when they were trying to sort things out. I was like, did one of the football players pick something up and throw it up? I guess one of the refs threw another flag.
Tigers will go for 2 here from the 3-yard line. If it had been just one penalty, we're going to go on half the distance.
That's what I was thinking.
Rolling left, rolling back to right, throwing to the right.
No, wait.
Tackle eligible catch, and down goes the receiver. They tried a little trickery with Ben Carwile, who made the catch, but he couldn't outstep the defender. And the 2-point conversion fails. 27-18 the score remains. 6:22 to go in the third quarter. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS Score 94 and Hit 106.
People are talking about revived traditions. It's not football or baseball or basketball, not soccer, volleyball, or lacrosse, but it goes with any sport. It's Louie's Chicken Fingers, 1410 Gilmer Avenue in Tallassee. Louie's has chicken fingers, wings, catfish, hush puppies, fresh veggies, salads, wraps, and more. Catering is available too. Specials and updates on Facebook at Louie's of Tallassee. Before the game, after the game, anytime is Louie's time. Louie's Chicken Fingers, 1410 Gilmer Avenue, 991-4367.
Hello, this is Albert Elmore, your local State Farm agent. Guess what? We're in a new, bigger Tallassee location. Same great company, same licensed staff and agent. Contact us at 1311 Gilmer Avenue, next to Dairy Queen. Come by for a free quote, insurance review, or just call us at our same number, 283-2758.
Score 94 and Hit 106.
Well, the two-point try comes up empty, and it remains a two-possession game. A big miss and a good defensive play by Holtville that keeps it at 27-18. Carswell will kick off. 6:22 still left in the third quarter. A lot of football left to be played. The turnover was huge, and that ended up being a 94-yard scoring drive.
Yeah, it was a good scoring drive for us, for sure.
Kickoff back to the 20. They've had good returns tonight. And here's another one out across the 40. 45, still didn't make the tackle, 50-yard line. Krosky down the left side, 30-yard line, still running, 21-yard line. He goes out of bounds. Coach Franklin running over, saying that he thought it was a little late on the tackle, which kind of carried off the sideline into the Holtville bench.
I think that was just a continuation of the play. You know what I mean?
First down from the 24 of the Tigers.
First down team for the Bulldogs
well,
at the Tiger 19.
Boy, I just don't know what's going on with it. The way they've been able to return these kicks this year, especially the last few weeks. You need a stop from the defense. Short field for Holtville. And it is Chavis running straight up the middle. He won't get much. He got inside the 20 to about the 18. And it's a yard gain. There's a penalty flag down.
Give to number 33, Chavis. Stop maybe
Personal foul against the defense.
There's the flag on the play. He called personal foul against the Tigers.
I guess it was a hit to the head or something. He was showing his fist to the head after he showed personal foul. This will be half the distance, and it will give them a first down and goal. Well, the penalties are starting to mount up a little bit.
They are indeed. I guess I missed that.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see anything. First and goal from the 7. Need another break here, maybe another turnover. Baker hands off left side run. Brown, nice cutback to 5. He takes it in. He scores. Flag on the play.
It's going to be hold.
They're going to bring it back. That's the second time he scored tonight, and twice it's been wiped out by penalty.
It was a it was a pretty blatant hold there on their tackle against Walker Wells. They basically tackled Walker to the ground.
Holding is the call against Holtville. They'll replay first down. It'll back them up. 10 from the spot, back to the 17. And erase the touchdown by the running back, Brown.
Is it bad when the coaches over here are hollering out the ref's name and saying that's terrible? Just saying.
Baker with Chavis in the backfield. Atkins comes in motion. Headley is wide right side. They want to throw. Here comes a little pressure. He's got his man to the end zone. It is Atkins who goes up. He can't hold on. Incomplete.
He had a step, Michael. We recovered pretty good, but I think he jumped too soon, actually. I think he thought he was running out of room, and he actually had a little bit more room than what he thought he had.
J.D. initiated the contact, hitting him as the ball got there, and it'll be second down. Second and goal from the 17-yard line. Headley right side and Atkins to the left. Chavis kind of in a wingback position this time as they bring Atkins in motion to pitch it to him in front of him. He's going right, cuts back to the left and found some room to run and will be finally grabbed and taken down at the 5. A lot of running to get third down to the 5-yard line. A pretty good gain of about 12 there. Let's see if the defense can come up with another stop. Now they put Atkins and Headley out to the right side. They bring Ward to the left. They've got Chavis alongside the quarterback. He'll come in motion. Baker, and he got us to jump. They're going to go half the distance. Got 2 of us to jump on the hard count. Both of our ends got antsy. We're not looking at the ball, and that'll be 4th and goal from just inside the 3.
To the goal, third down.
See if they stay with the same thing. No, they're going under center now. Chavis the back is going to be a sneak play. They're going to do the push. and it's a touchdown. 3-yard run by Baker, the quarterback. 33-18 Hopeful. A short drive set up by the long kickoff return, and they're back in front by 15.
Number 25, Welch, to attempt the point after touchdown, holding his number 2, Brett Franklin.
Zach Welch is their kicker. He'll come in. Brett Franklin will be holding. High snap. He got the kick up, and it is good. 34-18, Hopeful by 16. 4:54 remaining in the third quarter. Tallassee Tigers football. WTLS, Score 94, hit 106. Game day clips in Tallassee and Millbrook for haircuts and more. Don't forget, after your trim, to kick back with a shampoo, scalp treatment, hot steam towel, and massage. No appointment necessary. Game day clips, 1224 Gilmer Avenue next to 1220 Cafe in Tallassee, and 102 Deatsville Highway next to the Front Porch Grill in Millbrook. Game day clips, where it's always game day. Now open till 7 on weeknights.
Football and tailgating, 2 great traditions in the South. Here's another one that makes them better. Shopping at Tallassee Superfoods. Stock up on great tailgating items that make football watching even better. And if you're the host of a big party on Saturday, do it right with great steaks or boneless chicken breast or a grilling favorite, smoked sausage. Throw on the fixins and you're ready for football. Get it all at cost plus 10% at either location. Tallassee Superfoods on Gilmer Avenue or on Notasulga Road in East Tallassee.
Score 94 and hit 106.
Warrior kicks off. McKenzie returns from the 25 to the 30. 35 and taken down at the 37 by Hackett for Hopeful. Clock still running, by the way, 4:45. I don't know why.
Yeah, they don't know how to operate a clock, apparently.
They really struggled with that tonight. I mean, it's still ticking, 4:35. I mean, if we want to try to be in the ball game, I mean, we're losing some valuable time. We're down by 16, and the clock's finally going to stop at 4:31.
First down team for the Tigers over 37.
Thank you for the hand warmers from Courtney. It is cooling off just a bit here.
And I told myself, Michael and Mr. Courtney, I was going to bring my gloves with me, and I walked right out of the house and forgot them.
Yeah, it's 53 now. A little chill in the air as we're here late into the third quarter. They're going to put some time back on the clock. They didn't put all of it. They got it back up to 4:40. They'll do their best to do a good guess. Morris to throw. He's got time this time. He'll go deep down the field, and it is going to be Chumley makes the catch.
What a catch.
The 24-yard line.
What a
Couple of nice catches tonight by some receivers. Chumley getting in the act along with Brody Ellis, who's made a couple of long grabs on top of that. And the Tigers quickly back, knocking on the door again.
Yeah, Chumley said, watch this, Brody Ellis. I'm going to catch me one, too. Yeah, Toby Ward's been making fun of me over there, sending me pictures, saying, are you cold? And I'm like, yep, sure am. That's that getting old stuff for you. And then blood thunders.
Now we had everything all mixed up there trying to snap it. It's going to be a legal procedure against the Tigers.
Tigers will be set 5 yards. First down 15.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker right there.
Rhodes taking a 9-8 lead over Booker T.
That's been a ball game. We said it would be.
Low scoring.
Yeah. Ooh, a Nolan Nadeo just
right side going for Ellis again. Oh, he had it for a second, but just able to get a hand in there to knock it away. It was Ward. Incomplete. We're going for the big ones. A couple of bombs back to back. Hit the one to Chumley, and a couple of long catches already by Ellis. That time he couldn't quite grab it. Here's a late flag that comes in. Obviously, probably, I would think, going against Hopefuls. They were right there with, looks like, some mouthing going on with one of their defenders. Like the safety was talking with one of the officials.
All righty then.
And I can't imagine it'd be against anybody but Holtville. He was the only one around him.
You would think.
Unless it took that long for him to figure it out. We've had several of these type penalties already tonight. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Tallassee.
Do what?
What took so long on that one? I don't know if maybe talked him into it.
Oh, I'd have to have a combo on that one if I was Coach Battles, for sure.
Yeah, well, he's going to. He's coming over to see what's going on with that.
Well, I mean,
nobody was even within 20 yards of the official who finally threw a flag. And all I can think was one of their players, which is one of their captains, Carry On, must have been telling him what happened, and he took his word for it.
Yeah, but a player can't talk.
You wouldn't think.
A ref into a call.
Now this official's looking like he's going the other way with it. He's turned towards Holtville.
Maybe the guy pointed the wrong direction.
That's very much a possibility.
And then I don't know. I'm confused.
We're about to get another explanation, maybe unsportsmanlike conduct against Tallassee.
Here we go. I guess it is
and
against us.
Yeah. Second down play.
I think he just said the player was ejected.
15 yards, second down.
Don't know who it was. Not sure what happened there. I'm sure there's a lot of give and take going on out there. Second down and 25 now. Morris looking to pass, will throw to Chumley. It's out of his reach. Incomplete, and Morris took a major lick.
Pass is incomplete.
Third down and 25.
Third down for the Tigers.
34-18 with 3:41 left in the third quarter. Holtville in front. Third down, 25 coming up. Everything got stopped for some reason. I'm not real sure. I guess it was because Morris was banged up.
Yeah, I think so. I think the actually the refs made him go off for a play.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, but they made him.
McKenzie in a Wildcat. Straight snap to him. He'll go right, 40, ducks down and dives to the 35. And now we got fourth down in a situation where we're going to have to go for it.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice right now. You got to go for it.
Adam Wilson, fourth down for the Tigers.
It's late in the ball game. You're down 2 scores.
3:20 left in the quarter. Fourth down and about 22 yards to go. I thought we got a little bit more than that.
I did too.
I mean, did we?
I thought we did.
I guess not. We had 25. It wasn't as big a gain as it looked like. That's where he got to. It just seemed like he got further down the field.
Right
Morris
here.
is back in the game, and it's a definite passing situation. Can he run for it? He's inside the 30, the 25, the 20, to the 15. That's about what he needed. Let's see if he got there. Penalty flag thrown very late.
Number 16 Morris on the carry.
Boy, Trent gave it all he had to get to that first down marker, and he is down again.
Yes, he took a lick.
Oh, he's a warrior. Does not want to come out of the game. But, boy, he is definitely banged up. He's not the biggest guy in the world either on top of that. They list him at 5'8", 149. I don't know if he's that big.
Maybe if he's standing on a brick.
Did we get an indication on the penalty yet? Here comes the white hat.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Face mask.
Against the Bulldogs.
That's several times tonight they grabbed him by the face mask. A couple of them are been head turners like that one. And that is the 15-yard personal foul variety. Obviously can't go the full 15 because it's got to be a half the distance down here.
Well, that
so it'll be first and goal from the 8-yard line.
Yeah, that takes out the guessing if it's a first down or not.
Yeah.
First down goal for the Tigers.
St. James 35, Carroll 28 after 3. A little bit of a shootout going on there.
I need that one.
Pike Road's added another touchdown. They're up 16-8.
Is ACA still getting killed by Bayside?
I haven't checked that one. I'll have to come back to it.
You're going to have to circle back around?
Yeah, I'm getting these score reports sent in to me. I have to go find those elsewhere. 2:45 left in the third quarter. Tallassee with a first and goal. It's going to be a running play left side with McKenzie. Boy, he's toppled over after he got to the 5, falls ahead to about the 3. It'll be second and goal from there. Got a full head of steam, and he comes up shaking a little bit.
Man, it looked like there for just a split second he was going to be in.
Marked it down inside the 3. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure who upended him, but cut him down pretty quick.
Hooks is back there this time, and he'll take it himself. He'll run right, trying to fight forward. I don't think he got much, if anything. Oh, and another penalty flag comes in. Let's see what that's about. It came in really late.
Yep.
Lost by half a yard.
Long time conversation here before we finally get an indication of personal foul against Tallassee, personal foul against Holtville, offsetting penalties. I can't remember a season where I've seen more personal foul penalties in games than this year.
It seems like we've seen a bunch of them this year.
We have, there's no doubt. Third and goal from the 3. Ellis goes wide left. It's McKenzie in the shotgun. He'll go right. He'll run into his own man in the back and can't push him forward. And it's fourth down. Fourth down from the 2. I thought he might pop it outside. I think he could have beaten him to the corner. He's got the speed.
Yeah.
But he decided to cut it up instead.
Yeah, he's they was running right into the mouth of the defense on that side. They had us outflanked bad.
Fourth and goal from the 2-yard line. Big play coming up. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Tallassee wants to take a timeout. We'll hold right here.
Yeah, you want to try to get you a play in right here.
Let's look at some of these scores. Central Phoenix City 42, Prattville 7 in the fourth quarter. Wicksburg has gone in front of Dadeville. It's 15-14 in the third quarter. 28 now. Beauregard just added another score and an extra point to lead Lincoln 28-0 as they start the third quarter. 28-7, Central of Clay County has extended its lead over Wetumpka. And now it is a final. 28-7 is your final score there. Well, that game went by fast. Enterprise 48, Julian 13. Benjamin Russell 21, Valley 13. That was a halftime score. And we haven't gotten an update on Bayside and ACA that you were asking about. 21-0 still. 28-8, Auburn leads Smith Station. And as far as some of those others, it is still 35-28 in the fourth now. St. James over Carroll.
Come on, St. James.
16-8 with Pike Road ahead of Booker T. The last report we had was 35-0 in the third. Elmore County leading Jemison. Fourth down for the Tigers. Goal to go with the 2. Direct snap, fumble to the back, Bell Roberts. He's going to be tackled. He hasn't played that position. It must have been some type of trick play. And he didn't get the snap, and he went straight down because they were all over him. So Tallassee turns it over inside the 2. They got, but they were unable to cash in. Twice tonight inside the red zone, and twice denied on fourth down plays. Of course, we've gotten some points tonight too, but that one was critical. 34 seconds left in this third quarter. Hopeful takes over with a 16-point lead.
First down 10 for the Bulldogs.
Baker goes back to work. In the shotgun formation, he'll hand it off to Chavis. Chavis right up the middle of the defense, and he'll take it out, get him some breathing room out across the 15. Close to a first down. That will be the final play of this third quarter. 34-18, Hopeful leading Tallassee. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
Instant news, immediate availability. It's here at your fingertips. TallasseeTimes.com. Read it online. Follow it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay up to date on all Tallassee news, sports, socials, classifieds, and photos. Plus, get live video on all social platforms and Tallassee Times TV on YouTube. Tallassee Times. TallasseeTimes.com.
Southeastern Insurance in Tallassee is a local independent agent that can save you money, residential or commercial. Let them find a competitive rate and start saving now. Autos and trucks, mobile homes, and your family lake property. Plus coverage for all of your summertime lake toys, sea-doos, boats, ATVs, RVs, and bikes. Call them for a quote on your fishing and hunting lodge. Keep it local and get local service. Southeastern Insurance, LLC in Tallassee. Call Roger Davidson or Star Cannon today, 334-283-4933.
Score 94 and hit 106.
Three quarters in the books, 34-18 our score. Tallassee trailing Hopeful with 12 minutes to go in this one. An interesting play. Looked like the clock had already expired. They snapped the ball after the horn blew, and the quarterback, Baker, just stopped. Tallassee sacked him. They did not blow it dead, so it will be a loss on the play. That was when we thought the quarter was over. So a break for Tallassee, backing them up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, backing them up because it's a sack on the play back inside the 10.
So now it's 3rd and 10, where they had, second short, second middle, somewhere right in there.
They were lining up to snap the ball, and I don't know why they even tried. When you're up 34-18, you run as much clock as you can. I don't care. But it shouldn't have been a play, but a break for Tallassee either way. From their own 8-yard line, 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Baker will do a little pitch in front of him, and it is Brown, left side, and he is going to be tackled. It looks like very close. A late flag comes in. We'll see about this one.
It was holding.
And I think we got to take it because he almost got the first down if he didn't get it, depending on the spot. And we have definitely got to take that. You're right. The official is being called out by name by one of these coaches up here at Hopeful. Actually, he knows it pretty well. He backed him up inside the 5 now. So we'll replay 3rd down. It's 12 to go.
Ball be the 5.5.
All righty. Let's do 3rd down one more time.
Tallassee's still in this football game. Definitely with a shot. We've missed some opportunities, but we've still got a chance here with 11:40 left to play, and they're deep in their own territory. We need to stop right here, though.
Yes, we do.
Baker in shotgun. And he's going to throw it out of the backfield to Atkins, a little screen, wide receiver screen. He comes free across the 20, the 30. He's to the 40, 50-yard line, 40 to the 30. And he's going to be tackled inside the 20 at the 15 by McKenzie. It just opened up for him, and a huge play for Hopeful to get out of a real jam back deep in their own territory.
And he would have scored if he wouldn't have cut it to the sideline. He thought the defenders were closer than they were, and he was going to try to cut to the sideline and use the sideline to his advantage, and it actually kept him from scoring.
Well, I got to give McKenzie a little credit, too. He
ran him
kept
down.
chase and was able to grab him. Running play to Chavis up the middle, down to the 10. And And I don't know if it was a game-saving tackle, but it still gives us a little bit of a heartbeat because we cannot allow another score. We got to come up with some type of stop. Missed our chance there, but still an opportunity to keep them out of the end zone. It's 2nd down and 6 after a 4-yard gain. Chavis again inside the 10. Takes it forward to about the 7, bringing up a 3rd and short. Third and about 3. They run it back to back with him. I wouldn't be surprised if he sticks it in his gut, pulls it out, and takes it himself here.
I mean, right now, when you're up 2 scores, 4th quarter, you're knocking on the door. There's no way I put it in the air for an interception.
They gave it to him again. This time he pops it outside. It gets down close to the 5, very close to the 1st down.
Yeah, tackled by Walker Wells, number 27 over there.
They're saying 4th down, so he is short, but it's not by much. 4th down and less than a yard to go at the 5. Probably the push play here. Sneak, push, and into the end zone. Wow, I don't know how that looked so easy. He went right side, and then all of a sudden there was nobody there. And he just walks into the end zone for a touchdown, 40-18. Hopeful. And there's your dagger right there, right through the heart of the Tallassee Tigers here on senior night. 9:33 left in the football game. The extra point try coming up. Welch off the hold from Franklin. Good snap and hold. The kick's up. And it is good. 41-18. Hopeful leading with 9:33 left to play. Tallassee Tigers football, WTLS Score 94, hit 106.
Every pro on your team wants to work with a Husqvarna, and who can blame them? Husqvarna products are powerful, ergonomic, and packed with innovation, so your crew can work quickly and safely in any environment. And now we're making it easier than ever to put a Husqvarna in their hands with our cost-saving fleet program. If you want more Husqvarnas in their hands and more money in your pocket, get all your new equipment through the Husqvarna Fleet Program. Visit Tallassee Power and Equipment, just past the Y on Tallassee Highway, or online at TallasseePower.com.
Hi, I'm Kari Sid, owner of Grove Station. We want to invite you to come in and join us for lunch, dinner, or brunch. We do private and hosted dining experiences in our loft. We're located in downtown Tallassee. We're on Facebook and Instagram. See you in a minute.
Wake up with the wake-up call. Weekdays at 6 on Score 94 and Hit 106. Streamed live on Facebook and 1300WTLS.com.
Morris on the return, fumbled the football, but then was able to recover it up. We got a penalty flag on the play. Right now the ball's at about the 35, but we're awaiting the explanation here. Seems like every time they do a penalty, it takes them a while to figure it out. Never showed us anything, but he's stepping it off against Tallassee. So this game has really dragged on. So these officials kind of been very deliberate with things. It is personal foul against Tallassee again. I don't know how many that is. Oz turned over the stat duties. He had to have him make an early departure, and Jude Rogers is working on that right now. I'll have to check that at the end of the game.
It's been a bunch.
First down 10 for the Tigers at 21.
And it's taking it back to the 21-yard line. 9:31 left in the football game. 41-18. Hopeful in front of Tallassee. Morris wants to throw. He's in a shotgun. Here comes the pressure. He will take off and run with it. There's another flag in the backfield. He's got out to the 24.
There is a flag on the play. The indication holding against the Tigers.
Another one against Tallassee for holding this time.
3 to 3 is the challenge. Tigers reassess. He's called a foul for holding. Remains first down.
We've just been out of reach all night. After we got that hole early, 14-0, we just haven't been able to catch up. Just when you think we've got a chance, Hopeful adds another, and that's been the case. They've been 2 steps ahead of us all night long. And now their biggest lead at 23 points with 9:17 left in the football game. It is first down and about 18 for the Tigers. Running play. A couple of yards as we go out to the 11-yard line. McKenzie on the run. Second down and 16.
I'd have thought maybe Holtville would have put in a few reserves on defense, but it doesn't really look like they have.
Yeah. This game's dragged on so much, even with a 3-score lead. I think they're a little bit afraid, especially when we hit some big plays. We could get back in it with a couple more. And there's a chance that goes away, unfortunately, for Tallassee. Morris trying to hit Ellis again, and the pass was too high, incomplete.
Yeah, I think Brody might have jumped just a split second too soon on that one. He probably wishes he had that back.
Third down.
Yeah, if he doesn't time that, it was like inches. I mean, if he jumped just a second later, I mean, he might catch that and keep still running.
Made a couple of grabs tonight for big plays. That one just missed. Here's third and long for the Tigers. Morris rolls out, flushed out of the pocket, throws right, throws, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get to Ellis again. A good defensive play by Atkins. Well, it is now fourth and long, and we'll have to punt it. You know you're down big, but you really can't go for it on fourth and forever here back in your own 10-yard line, 11-yard line as they're posted right now. Here's Battles. He's had one block tonight. He's only tried. Whistles blow. He's going against Tallassee again. Battle of the bands going on right now. Remember that the Pride of Tallassee will perform at the end of the game tonight. Penalty was lined up in the neutral zone against Holtville. They're offsides. Now we'll punt, short punt. That will hit at the 40, take a Tallassee roll. He's going to roll into Holtville territory. Got a good roll after the kick. And no return. It'll be down to the 46-yard line. 8:06 left in the football game. Holtville's offense coming back on the field. As we kind of wind down this game and finish off this season, the 7th season of carrying Tallassee football on the radio on WTLS, we want to give a great thanks to all of our sponsors who are there for us every single year. They make this all happen for you. No matter how you get the games, whether it be via the radio, the old-fashioned way, via the internet, or, with video now. It wouldn't be possible without their great support. And right side running play. Now you're starting to see some of the guys who haven't gotten a lot of touches. Chase Davis on the run. And, we encourage you to patronize those businesses. They support the community. They hope you can support them as well. And they can continue to do the things that make these type of broadcasts possible for you. A gain of 7, it'll be second down and 3 now back in Tallassee territory. Go ahead.
You was mentioning there were some backups in. That's what I was going to say. A new quarterback.
Yeah, that's right.
Is in, and new running backs, and so.
Yeah, Brett Franklin's taken over at quarterback. Pretty good night for Baker.
They're just, right now, they're burning time.
We're going to run Brown right side. He's slippery. Trying to get a hold of him. They'll take him down right at the 45.
Stop made by number 3, Chase Chumley. 2-yard gain.
Third down coming up, a yard to go. 7 minutes to go in this game.
Third down 1.
Got some new offensive linemen in there, some new wide receivers.
Franklin in the shotgun again. And they'll run it. And it's going to be close to the first down on the running play by C.J. Lee. Carter Sayers made the tackle right at the sticks.
Yeah, that was a good tackle by Carter. Just basically a one-on-one tackle, and did a good job of wrapping up and make sure you got a good tackle and making sure you got him to the ground.
And we're getting a look at it, see if it was a first down or not. It'll be fourth down if they don't move the chains. It looks like it's very close. They're going to bring the chains out and give it a measure.
Yeah. From this
44-yard line, I can't tell.
I can't neither. From this angle, like you said, it's it almost looks like he's got it by the nose of the ball.
Chain game.
Always Johnny on the spot here in Tallassee.
Jonathan Floyd and Josh Cullors working that. Mike Durham's over there tonight as well.
Fourth down for football.
They say it is short, and it's very short. Very close to, I say, what, inches?
Yes, maybe 2.
Yeah. Not like a chain link, basically.
Yeah, our guys that's on this chain game right here, they've been at this for a minute.
Well, you know, the play with Baker in there was the tush push, as they're calling it, you know, in the NFL with Jalen Hurts. But they're going in shotgun here with Franklin at quarterback on a 4th and inches. And he will hand it off, and they'll get the first down. Nice run by Davis to move the chains. He got a little more than he needed. That's a play that's almost unstoppable, and it's been that way tonight. I don't know why more teams don't do it. They've gotten out of the old shotgun and quarterback sneak stuff. Sometimes they outsmart themselves, huh?
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, how many times have we talked about that this year? Even like the college on Monday mornings.
If you can get a push, I mean, any kind of push at all, and then you get a push from your back, that is not illegal. The old Bush push, as we used to call it. Reggie Bush did it. Remember that Notre Dame USC game?
I do indeed.
Right side run and some room to run. It is Brown off to the races again and another touchdown. And he's had 2 wiped off the board tonight by penalty. Not this time. A scoring run of 38 yards puts Holtville up big, 47-18 with 5:55 left to play. Well, I really wouldn't have thought it'd be like this tonight. It was a team we thought we might match up with, and we did for the most part, but starting to get away now. Extra point try by Welch coming. This one's blocked, and it remains 47-18. 5:55 left in the football game. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Score 94 and Hit 106.
Here's Mark Bell with exciting news from Bell Contracting.
Yeah, we've opened up a new group in our business, installing swimming pools, and we've really enjoyed some success with it.
I know this is the season to start putting in the pools as we move out of pool season.
Kind of funny you bring that up because pool season for us is this time of year. We're doing pools that will fit basically any budget. We've got them from 10 feet long all the way up to 60 feet long.
How do they get in touch with you?
Bell Contracting on Facebook, bellcontractingllc.com on the internet. We'd love to visit with you.
There's a new vet clinic in Central Alabama. 4D Veterinary Services is now open on Highway 14 just past Heron's Crossroads. 4D is a full-service clinic with the latest state-of-the-art equipment. From x-rays to surgeries, you can rely on 4D. Open weekdays from 7:30 to 5:30. Appointments preferred, walk-ins welcome. 4dvet.com. On Facebook and Instagram. 4D Veterinary Services.
Score 94 and Hit 106.
Kickoff, Morris, fair catch made at the 35. 47-18, Hopeful. 5:55 left in the football game. The clock never stopped on that. Of course, he caught a fair catch. I thought you might tick one off. Anyway, not like we want to extend it any longer. It's gotten kind of ugly here.
It has indeed.
If you're a Tiger fan, tough senior night for the 12th graders who are playing their last football game as Hopeful is pulled away here in the second half. 47-18, Bulldogs lead it halfway through this fourth quarter. This will wrap up our coverage of the Tigers tonight until some of the other work we'll do. We plan to do some things with basketball, maybe wrestling, and certainly baseball again, and softball too if we can this year, the sports year ahead. A lot of season left. And some of these guys will be moving on to those sports.
Yep. Starting next week, you know.
Running play, lost. A couple more scores. Booker T. Washington has tied it back up with Pike Road at 16-all. Game is in the fourth quarter, 7:21 left to play. Elmore County blowing out Jemison tonight, 56-6 is the score. That one late. Running play right side. It is McKenzie fighting for yardage out across the 35 to the 36. Going to bring up 3rd and 9 with 5 minutes left in the football game. And Pike Road just went back in front, just scored 22-16, 6:23 left. They missed the extra point try.
I said that would be a good ball game.
It's turned into one for sure.
And you got to think Booker T. Washington's 4A.
I know.
And Pike Road 6A.
That's right. Played with them last year. We talked about that.
Yep.
3rd down play, Morris from the shotgun. Rolling out, pressure coming. They grab him by the shoulder pad, and then they'll take him down. Luke Strength got him after initially he was stopped by Forney. And it's another sack, and here comes the punting team back on. 4th down and long, about 20 to go. Hopeful we play in Headland next week. That might be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, and that'll be at a home for Hopeful. Be a home game for them.
This might be some type of trick play as Battle steps up, and he is going to try to throw it, and he's going to be tackled back there at the 15. No chance on that. 3:41 left, and Hopeful giving the ball back deep in Tallassee territory. Some of those other scores, Dadeville and Wicksburg knotted up at 22.
I don't even know where Wicksburg is at.
South Alabama.
Okay, gotcha.
42-7 Central over Prattville in the 4th. 28-7, we mentioned Clay Central beats Wetumpka. It's 21-13, 3rd quarter score. Last we got from Benjamin Russell over Valley. It's a final. Auburn has beaten Smith Station 49-8. Enterprise has beaten Percy Julian by a score of 55-13. Running play, left side. Not much there this time for Lee. He stopped just past the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up. 3.5 minutes left in this one. Big win for Hopeful coming tonight. You know, haven't won many times against the Tigers. But they're going to get one here.
Well, you know, they did.
Improved to 7-3 on top of that.
Yeah, I was going to say they improved tonight, and, you know, they placed 2nd in their region behind Demopolis. Ain't that right, Demopolis?
Yes. Yeah, that was their only region loss. Here's a run play right side. Once again with Lee, and Rush Wright makes the tackle after he got to about the 17-yard line. 3rd down.
Yeah, they got a scrappy little old ball club, you know. Like I said, the Headland game might be interesting next Friday night, but the winner of that one is probably going to get Central or Clay in the next one, and, well, there you have it.
2:38 left, 3rd down, 9 to go from Tallassee's 18-yard line.
And I think Wetumpka's probably the closest game they've had, and
That's right.
It took a 6A school to even make it close.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
of course, Benjamin Russell it was a 30-13 game there. This one's 28-7. Clay Central 10-0 this year. Running play once again with Davis. Brings up 4th down. And about 7 yards to go from the 16 of Tallassee. 2:08 left.
I look for him to run it one more time. Try to pick up a first down. If not, just turn it over on downs. I mean, you got less than 2 minutes left to go in the game. It'll be about 1:40 when they have to snap the ball. So
yeah. 1:45. This is one of those games we know we're at least planning to play next year. Run with Davis. He's got a first down. He's still on his feet inside the 5, and he's in for a touchdown. And as I was about to say, next year Tallassee will play Holtville and Marbury, we know. Coach Battle said he's got them penciled in for weeks 5 and 10 if they're not region games. The rest of it we're not sure about. We talked about the Reeltown series and the Elmore County rivalry, and both of those are up in the air, and it didn't sound promising that Reeltown would be played. Elmore County, if they're not in the region, very good chance that might be dropped, and that's been a long-running series for over 50 years. 1:28 left in the football game, and Elmore County, or Holtville now up 53-18, and there's a tackle of the kicker after he put it through, and it's 54-18. We'll take a break. More coming up here from J.E. Heidelbrand Stadium.
Football and tailgating, two great traditions in the South. Here's another one that makes them better. Shopping at Tallassee Superfoods. Stock up on great tailgating items that make football watching even better. And if you're the host of a big party on Saturday, do it right with great steaks or boneless chicken breast or a grilling favorite, smoked sausage. Throw on the fixins and you're ready for football. Get it all at cost plus 10% at either location. Tallassee Superfoods on Gilmer Avenue or on Notisolta Road in East Tallassee.
Score 94 and hit 106.
Chavis kicks off this time. Here is McKenzie on the return from the 20 to 30, the 35, and out of bounds he goes. 1:23 left to play. Hopefuls turned it into a rout. It's 54-18. Yet another penalty flag.
Foul, personal foul against
this one against Hopeful for a personal foul.
15-yard.
15-yard penalty takes it to the 49 of the Bulldogs. Maybe this will be our final drive. I want to thank the crew here. I want to say, everybody that helps us with these games does it because they want to do it. It's not profitable for any of us. Basically, we do it for fun, right? It's a service we're glad to do. I'm just saying, you guys, I appreciate y'all chipping in and being a part of this every year. Felton Nelson, of course, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, who's not able to be with us tonight, Scott Levitt are filling in valiantly for him. And the Tiger Nation crew, too. We got Courtney Thornton here with Philip Beckham. They've been here throughout the season. Jude Rogers assisting tonight. Therese Scott's been a help there in that department, as well as our studio producer, Leanne Butler. We've had help from Daniel Butler. I know there's others that have come in and chipped in here and there. We're thankful for their assistance. I know it's not been the great season win-loss-wise, but we've had a good time regardless. We always enjoy doing these games.
Oh yeah, we have fun. I enjoy doing this. it certainly has been something that I never expected I would be doing, but here I am nonetheless. So I appreciate you letting us be up here hanging out with you.
We've had fun, and we want to say thanks to the guys that follow us up who are coming up next, scoreboard guys, Preston Baker, Travis Baker, Jack Butler, C.C. Blaylock, of course, Jimmy Jones in there. They've done a great job this year keeping that show going, and we appreciate their hard work, too. And they'll come back and give you scores after we're done here. Of course, the Community Home Health and Hospice postgame coming up. We'll get a word with Coach Mike Battles as this season is going to end with a 54-18 defeat at the hands of Holtville on senior night. We'll come back with our Community Home Health and Hospice postgame, including our Tallassee Automotive Player of the Game and more from J.E. Heidelberg Stadium.
Hospice services are considered the model for quality, compassionate care for people facing a life-limiting illness. At Community Hospice Care, it is our desire that you and your loved ones receive excellent care at the end of life's journey. As your only locally owned and operated nonprofit hospice, we strive daily to make a difference in the quality of life that you have. We provide expert medical care, pain management, nursing assistant care, emotional and spiritual support expressly tailored to the patient's needs and wishes. When a patient is admitted to hospice, we also pay for the patient's medications and supplies related to their diagnosis. Support is provided to a patient's loved one as well. Community Hospice Care can provide care in a patient's home, nursing home, or assisted living. Our team includes expert medical doctors, nurses, social workers, chaplain services, and so much more. Because we are your local hospice agency, all of our staff is local. This means fast on-call response time for you and your loved one. Community Hospice Care of Tallassee. Compassionate care in difficult times.
This is Clint McBroom from First Methodist of Tallassee. I'd like to invite you to join us for worship on Sundays with a contemporary worship at 8:50 a.m. in our fellowship hall or a traditional worship at 11 a.m. in our sanctuary. You can also join us by watching our live stream at fumctallassee.com. We would love to have you come and worship the Lord with us on Sunday mornings at 8:50 or 11 a.m.
A simple flight can create connections and memories like no other. That's why flying local matters. The convenience, less hassle, and more time with those that matter the most. Fly local. Fly MGM.
The postgame show is brought to you by Community Home Health and Hospice Care.
54-18, your final score. Holtville beating Tallassee, wrapping up the season on senior night here at O'Brien Stadium. And ending the Tigers' year with a 1-9 record. Holtville moves on to the playoffs. They're 7-3. Here are some of the numbers statistically for the Tigers. They had a total of 114 rushing yards on 36 attempts, 8 catches for 154 passing yards. Trent Morris leading in that category as he threw 8 for 14 tonight, 154, a pick and a touchdown. He ran for 90 yards, 18 carries and a touchdown. Receiving, Brody Ellis with 3 catches for 49, a couple of catches for Chase Chumley for 51 yards. Mason Battles, 2 catches and 33 yards, and a reception for Jaden McKenzie and 21 yards. Rushing-wise, we mentioned Morris, 90 yards rushing. Hooks with 18 on 7 carries. Christian McCary, 3 rushes and 10 yards. And Jaden McKenzie, 8 carries for -4. On the flip side, for Holtville, 251 yards rushing on 39 attempts, 145 passing yards on 9 catches. Their leaders at quarterback, it was Baker passing 8 of 11 for 145 yards and a touchdown. The leading rusher was Deshaun Ziegler with 12 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown. And it gets us to our Tallassee Automotive C.J. Ledbetter Superman Award, and it is Brody Ellis. A couple of nice catches. He is a senior. This is his last game. Congratulations to Brody for being the Tallassee Automotive Player of the Game tonight. Unfortunately, a losing game for the Tigers, falling by a score of 54-18. Some of the players are down there shaking hands and getting hugs from folks. Some of them have played their final game tonight.
Yep.
Scott Ledbetter is going to catch up with Coach Battles here in just a minute. It's been a tough year. He has talked about the resiliency, though, of these guys. They have all fought, continued to work hard every week, and the results are on the scoreboard. But that says a lot about some of these guys who've stuck with it. It's not been what they wanted, but they came out and gave it everything they had every week. I don't know what else to say about that. That's what he's told us each and every week, that they've done that. So let's go down to Scott with Coach Mike Battles.
All right, he's down here giving his hugs to all his seniors. Coach, just another tough one, but not a game that they didn't fight in. What's your take?
Holtville's got a good football team, and we fought hard, hung in there as long as we could, and then right there at the end, that was just, all those points were on me. I was trying to, we ran some trick plays and things like that, just trying to, get a little, maybe a first down here or there. So, those points are on me. That I was putting the kids in a bad position, and ran the 25-yard line. But the way I've always looked at it, if you're losing by 20 or 200, you're still a loss. So you might as well try to do best to win. And so that was the thinking behind that. But I'm proud of these seniors. They had every opportunity to hang it up about 5 or 6 weeks ago. They could have quit. They could have gone out there and just said the heck with it, or just not showed up anymore. And they've hung in here and kept our locker room good and kept the attitude good. And that's something that'll carry them for the rest of their life, because life ain't always rosy, and it ain't always gonna be fun, and it ain't always gonna go your way. And how you respond to that is gonna tell a lot about who you are and what you are. And so I feel pretty good about this group of seniors right here. They can take care of themselves under any situation.
All right, Coach, thank you. Go be with your team. All right, Michael, I'm going to hand it back up to you.
Scott, thank you very much. Scott Ledbetter down on the field tonight for Brad Davis. Appreciate your help. Thanks to all the others that we've already called out tonight as Tallassee ends its year here in defeat against Holtville 54-18. I just looked. It looked like BTW was in a position to maybe take the game and win it. They were down inside the 20, down 22-16, but a scoop and score and a 79-yard touchdown by Pike Road pulls them away, and 29-16 in the final seconds of that one. That's an interesting ball game right there.
For sure.
Yep, we'll get you all the finals coming up on the scoreboard show coming your way next, presented by City Collision. Once again, it's been a fun year. Regardless of the scoreboard, we've enjoyed it. We appreciate you listening and watching each week. We look forward to the coverage in the offseason. There's other sports we'll be covering, and we'll be doing that in the course of the next several months and be back with you next fall. Looking forward to another football season with Tallassee Tigers football. On the air, tradition here on WTLS since 1954. Once again, thanks to the crew here at the stadium tonight, the Tiger Nation guys, Philip Beckham, Courtney Thornton, Jude Rogers for Scott Ledbetter, Stephen Oz Osborne, Philip Nelson, Michael Butler, and our producer, Leanne Butler. We appreciate you being a part of our broadcast. Once again, your final score, Holtville 55, Tallassee 27. That's not right, is it? What happened to the score?
I don't know what happened to it. It was like...
Okay, I looked up and I got mixed up. 55-18, your final score.
This Tallassee Tiger Sports broadcast is brought to you by Tallassee Automotive, Montgomery Regional Airport, First Community Bank, Community Hospital, Home Health
What were
and
they doing
Hospice,
up there with that?
Louis Chicken
Somebody
Fingers,
starts tinkering around with the
Neptune
scoring up there.
Technology Group,
Yeah.
CB&S Bank,
All right,
HDD
54-18
Broadband,
final.
Parker Tire and Service Center,